y'all gonna get me killed, man. This is what y'all gonna do. You gotta let me. You gotta understand. I've been
You
around
also
here
got to
for a
understand
long
that
time.
we're here to do a job.
Well, that's fine. I do too, though. But I got to protect myself. All of us need to live. That means that we got to be real careful out here, because if somebody got snuffed, that means other people can get snuffed too.
This is Florida Town. Everybody I know has done something shady to somebody, and paranoia takes effect.
Gotcha.
That's why you were there. That's why your story is not making sense. It's too convenient to walk up on it. You just told us the reason you turned around was because you were second guessing yourself on whether or not you wanted to actually look. That was not a trick question.
It seemed like it, but I did not kill nobody.
It's only a trick question because you're hiding information.
This is Danika Troy, a 14-year-old girl at the center of one of the most horrifying teen murders of all time. The real-life murder mystery starts on November 30th, 2025, when Danika leaves her house and vanishes. Her mother reports her missing the next day. As officers search for Danika, charred remains are found in a wooded area in Pace, Florida. Police are called to the scene to investigate who the remains belong to and what happened. When they arrive, officers start by conducting a police interview with the man who reported the remains, Stephen Williams. Investigators have no idea that they're about to be pulled into a disturbing true crime case with some of the youngest, most evil teen killers they've ever encountered.
How are you?
Hey, doing good. Late night.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't supposed to be.
No. Things happen. So just to make sure I have the correct stuff, Stephen
With a
Williams. PH, okay.
The deputy's still at my house, right?
Yes, sir.
Because I just got a new phone. I don't have my Ring cameras, logged in. I just got my new phone number. My old phone number assigned to my new phone at Verizon this evening. So I haven't had a chance to cameras to where I can view it from my phone.
Yeah. So kind of give me a rundown of what's going on, how you got out here, and all this fun jazz.
Right. Well, so I'm an outreach director. I used to be with an organization called Offensive. I'm a videographer. I did the What's in Your Dope video. I got 27 million views, exposing how people never know what's in their drugs and exposing the fentanyl epidemic we have here, car fentanyl and everything else. And we do veteran assistance, mental health, trauma counseling, getting people to the resources, as well as the human sex trafficking that goes on here. We do all that. And so I started my own organization, and it's faith-based. I believe that Christ is the answer long-term for more long-term success than short-term. Not that the universal humanistic way can't be successful short-term, but the goal is to get them saved and get.
Right.
So with doing all that, I'm here on the streets with these people, and obviously I don't share the same lifestyle in that capacity.
Yeah.
And used to be a time, look, man, I didn't like them. I didn't care about these people. Do what you do, but don't come near my property and don't bother my friends and family. I had no respect, no sympathy for them or anything, but when I lost someone close to me to a fentanyl overdose, I went through like the Y stage and survivor guilt, and hit the streets, and I understood all that, and I was able to get some therapy and overcome that. So now I realize that, now that I understand addiction, what we do, so that's why I'm around these people, that's why I'm at the dope houses, that's why, I do what I do as a sponsor, a videographer, an outreach director, and I help in the recovery specialty to get them back on the track, reunified with their families and so forth. And a lot of our clientele are, I would say probably 85% of what we do, have criminal backgrounds, drug addictions, alcohol addictions and so forth. And but to gain their respect, which I have to be out here with them, not doing what they do, but I'm on the streets with them. I'm in these places and they trust me and they respect me because I've earned that. I don't get involved in street beefs,
Yeah.
If two idiots want to go out here and fight, as long as they don't hurt each other, and the rule is you don't touch them when they're on the ground, you leave them alone. That's Florida Town. That's always been the code here.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like child murders or people that abuse animals, that kind of stuff, then I got no problem talking to the police. I don't sponsor anyone with that rat MO. I don't deal with people like that. I stay out of street beefs and issues because of where I go and whom I'm around. Yeah, I hear a lot and see a lot, but they know I don't talk to law enforcement.
Yeah.
And that's why they trust me.
Mhm.
You know, I did the right thing by calling law enforcement.
Absolutely.
I'm not regretting coming here. I am regretting bringing him here.
Who's that?
My nephew.
Okay.
I shouldn't. I made a mistake. I should not have brought him here. I did. I'm supposed to be his uncle, protect him and take care of him.
Did he walk back there with you?
He walked in the woods with me.
Okay. So, you went to Walmart and stuff.
Yeah, I came
Did
back
you
here.
get a phone call while you were at Walmart, or?
I had got some information. I mean, but the information that I got, what led, and the reason why they gave me the information is because they trust me and they respect me. They can't come to the police for obvious reasons. There's some of them that aren't even doing anything wrong away from, I mean, but yeah, they're doing drugs clearly, but they're not, you know, they're not selling it. You know, make a long story short, they knew that I would come out here and check it out.
Mm-hmm. So what did they tell you?
You know, I came out here to check it out. Supposed to come on my dirt bike and check it out. Brought him with me. You know, I did, and walked around the woods. I gave all the specifics as far as like the approximate time sequence of events to one of the deputies I spoke with. I don't remember his name. I'm sure you got the information.
Yeah.
We didn't go straight to it. He was behind me. I had the flashlight. And it was probably a few minutes after. It was approximately when we encountered it, you know. And just,
So how did you know to come here to look? Was it Facebook Messenger? Was it a phone call? Was it a text message? Like, how'd you know to come here? This is an odd spot, you know, and...
Not really. I mean, you got homeless people that live back here. You know, you got all of us in the neighborhood, you know, ride dirt bikes and side-by-sides and four-wheelers back here. Man, the cops don't come back here.
Yeah.
Unless it's some stupid 16-year-old getting his four-wheel drive stuck or something,
Yeah.
you know, just minor stuff, you know. Not meaning stupid like that, but just, you know,
No, I know.
teenage stuff,
Yeah.
okay? I want to cooperate and give you whatever information you need.
Well, I need to know how you got the information to come out here. And you know I'm going to ask you
Absolutely.
who it was. And right now, nobody's in trouble.
Yeah.
But I have to get a timeline. You know that?
Right. And, you know, you can subpoena, you know, my phone records and, you know, GPS log on all my electronics and my car. I fully understand, you know, and I'm not going to be untruthful with you. But I'm not going to waste your time. I will cooperate with you. And I
How
will
did
tell
you
what
get the
need to know.
information to come out here?
It was given to me. My concern is it's not as much for my personal safety, but there is a reason why I requested a deputy presence be at my home.
Okay.
Okay. So the information I got that on the street, I'm in all these houses, I'm all these places. So people on the street tell me information on how my clients are doing. And so the information came to me that Jason's been off the radar. Okay. Everybody moves a certain way out here. Anything out of the ordinary we pick up on. Yeah. I was contacted, hey, have you seen Jason? I'm like, man, it's probably been 3 or 4 days or so, but the last few months that's not uncommon because he would, that's just the way he was moving. But we pretty much knew where he was, abandoned houses or you know, things like that, you know, and then I said, you know, listen, the information came from me earlier. I had to check my phone to look at the time logs, but it came to me that Jason was missing. The person that gave me the information doesn't have the ability to come out here. And I said, look, I will go, okay? Because the person has mental health issues and suffers with substance abuse, the person didn't give me all the information. Nothing that I could, you know, substantiate as this is legitimate, this is, and I said, listen, who told you? I mean, is it somebody who's high, somebody who's, you know, mentally off? I mean, I don't mind going out, but I need to know, you know, is this a credible person, you know? And, You know, so, man, I'm going to call you back. I'm going to call you back. And I said, look, if somebody's hurt out there, I need the information. Didn't finish. And then I said, look, get back with me, because the person couldn't talk. A few hours later, the person got back with me. I'm in the bathroom right now, man. I said, listen, I understand all that. I worked at a prison, bro, okay? I was a correctional officer. I said, this is not going to bother me. What is going on? Because you're out of your mind right now. What is going on? Oh, I got this going on, that going on. I said, look, give me a call back. You know, because you can't push on something like this.
Yeah.
You know, a few hours later, which breeds me up out here tonight.
Okay.
The person told me, and so I checked a few areas.
What exactly was it?
What I was
you were
told,
told?
what I was told was that the person don't know. The person that told me said the person that told him don't know. Wouldn't say.
Okay.
Just said that. And because the person that told me was in fear, because you know, you don't rat, you don't inform. You know, this is Florida town. There's a lot of things that go on out here.
Yeah.
They told me because they knew that I would come out here and I would contact law enforcement. That's why they told me to do the right thing. I said, you know, I don't have to call the police or anything. I'm going to have to. Okay? I need to know.
And about what time is
It
this
wasn't
phone conversation?
That was like a few hours after. I approximately. I mean, I can go back on my other phone and give you the exact times.
Yeah, no, approximate's fine right now.
The third phone call is when I got the location. Second phone was there was never a location. Right? The third phone call is where he started narrowing down, coming back this way. What's that road right there?
I have no idea.
Okay, so you know, I know, and I said, so is that where I need to go? And he's like, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't, you know. Then finally he was like, yeah, it's probably around there, you know. And then I got to thinking, because my cousin lives over here, and there's a 2-story house there. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, you know, they may have come in the last couple of weeks, so I'm thinking they may have come. And I said, well, let me come over here first. And I told my nephew, I said, look, man, just take me to, and we're driving. I said, just take me to the house. I'm going to get my dirt bike and come back. You know, you go ahead and go home. You know? And he's like, well, we're already here. We're right here.
Yeah.
You know, I used to run a search and rescue team.
Right.
So this isn't my first situation, you know, but it's the first situation with somebody I know, especially on this level, you know. And when I got out there, and I told him to go back to the truck, you know, and then I called it in.
So, why do you think it's Jason? Is Jason the missing person?
Well, when I say missing person, that's
Just hasn't been seen. For
not
a few
missing
days.
person as I'm in touch with his mother all the time,
Okay.
and his aunt, you know, and it's not. I didn't think Jason was missing. I just like it's about the normal time he'll pop up and appear, you know.
Okay.
It's not uncommon to not see him for 4 or 5 days.
Okay.
Like the past.
Who
few
else
months, it's
hangs
been
out
like
in this
that.
area?
You mean like I'm not sure I understand. I mean like you mean like people that well I never knew Jason to stay here.
Okay.
Jason typically will stay in the abandoned houses off of Stevens Road.
Okay.
You know, and he used to stay over at you know, Mike and Daphne, David Starnes, Daphne, you know, and you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then, you know, he used to stay over at Max. I mean, you know, Jason would go around, but what ended up happening was people started running them off. You know, dope places started getting shut down, you know, and didn't want him around. People were trying to get him out of there and help him get him some help, recovery. So what that looks like is he's abandoned houses. I never knew of him to be here.
Who do you...
The reason why I think it's Jason is because the last time I saw him, he should have had a bike. He tried to sell me a bike, and I said, look, I'm not buying a bike. It's probably stolen. If it's not stolen, I'm not going to give you money. You're a drug addict. You know, you want to come do some yard work? I will go buy some jeans, some hygiene items, whatever, but I'm not giving you money. I'm definitely not buying anything from you. You know that. It's getting detox. Man, I promise tomorrow. I'm going to go tomorrow. I'm going to call you. I said, all right, Jason, you know. So, yeah. It's the last time I saw him. And, I believe that's Jason. The shoes that he had on, I'm not 100% sure, but you know, I believe that Jason always had every time you saw him, he had a new bike or a new pair of shoes. I mean,
Yeah.
for a homeless guy suffering with substance abuse disorder, you know, because he didn't drink. You know, the guy always had, you know, when he was really run down, he didn't have, but for the most time, he always had, you know, new shoes and a new bike and.
So when was the last time you were by this area?
I can tell you exactly when it was. The last time I was here before tonight would have been 6 days ago.
Okay, so last week.
Yeah. So I mean, I figure today is yeah. I mean, I did a video on the power lines on my dirt bike with a new racing carburetor. You know, so that was 6 days ago.
Any controlled burns or prescribed burns or anybody that was supposed to be doing burns out here?
The rule of thumb out here is we got permission to come out here the way it's always been. We got permission to come out here and ride our dirt bikes, four-wheelers, you know, four-wheel drive. The rule is you don't tear anything up. You don't cause a problem with the neighborhoods, you know. You don't leave your trash out here. And, you know, if you're going to come out here and drink a few beers, you know, whatever, you know, you do that. But, you know, you don't leave your trash. You don't burn out here. And after Thanksgiving, this is hunting property. They come out here and hunt. You don't mess with their food plots, which I've never seen a food plot, but you don't come out here after Thanksgiving. You don't come out here doing anything until hunting season's over.
Okay.
That's the rule of thumb.
So my next question.
So it's definitely before Thanksgiving.
Okay. And you may have a hard time with this question, but I need to know who told you this location so I can talk to them and find out where they got the information.
Well, I mean, obviously, you're going to, you know, look, I want to cooperate. I want to comply. But they trust me for a reason. I respect and trust law enforcement, okay? I don't have a problem with law enforcement. But I don't talk to law enforcement. And the reason why, if I do that, I have no street credibility. I wouldn't have been out here tonight. Because they would not have told me if they thought I would talk to law enforcement. I don't. That's why I don't. Again, if it was something involving a woman being raped, a child being molested, animals being abused, that's sick stuff right there. Different.
I absolutely understand, and I get it. You build this rapport with these guys. You're trying to help them.
That's all I have is my word. That's all I have.
Correct.
You know?
But I can't help with this situation.
Well, you're going to know who it is because, you know, clearly you can subpoena all my information, and there's only one person I talk to 3 times a day today. And you're going to have access to subpoena all of my information. So, I mean, you know, the only thing is that will take you, you know, a few weeks to do that probably.
Oh, no. So if you don't want to tell me today, that's absolutely fine. I would just take both of your phones.
I do want to tell you.
Tonight. And then you'll have to go back to Verizon and get a new phone.
I do want to tell you.
Okay.
Because I cared about that, you know. I don't know 100% if that's Jason. But I believe it is. Based on the shoes.
Yeah. And the person that called you, they're not going to be in any trouble. But I need to know who called them or how they got the information. Because if this is,
when I first,
a homicide, I need this follow-up information. If this is simple...
Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
But, you know... And, you know, this could be a simple death and things went awry. And that's fine, too. Yeah, absolutely. But we owe it to this gentleman.
We do. You're 100% right.
And to his family, if there is family.
Yeah, I stay in contact with her.
Yeah.
And I am going to cooperate and comply, and I'm going to be as much help as I can be, 100%, you know. These guys can be jokers.
Oh, I know.
This
ain't my first rodeo.
What I'm going to say is going to sound kind of screwed up. Just bear with me. Sometimes there's a disconnect in how the mind will process things from what the eyes see.
Yeah. And so it's gonna mess with one's psyche if you're not prepared for that.
There's an individual that I took him to Dr. Andrews Institute, and it's the biggest sports institute in the country, you know. And no insurance, got him his insurance, took him to this real nice institute, helped organize some stuff to get some money raised, and This person got a prosthetic leg. Hell, 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought for a minute that maybe this was a joke. Maybe that they took the prosthetic leg and, put a shoe on it.
Yeah.
Someone wanted to have, and there's nothing funny or cool or in any way. If that would have been all this was, I promise you, somebody would have had to answer for that little joke. I mean, a joke is, letting the air out of my tire or putting a bumper sticker on my car. But I really at first thought that this may, man, anyway, people got 6 senses of humor out there. But the shoes.
So who was it that called you?
Jeez. Everybody in Florida town already knows I called. Within an hour.
Oh, yeah.
They already know.
Well, I mean, sometimes in a situation like this, the whole cavalry's coming, so everyone knows.
Well, I mean, the cops that talk to the people on the street, they're informants, they're unregistered CI, everybody talks.
Yeah.
These people know I was the one that found it. I was the one that called the police. The people on the street level already know.
Yeah.
Within an hour, they knew. That's why I wanted the deputy to go sit in front of my house.
Yeah.
I agree with you 100%. If that's what this is, homicide, justice needs to be done. I don't want to know anything.
Well, and even if it's not homicide, if they have family.
Look, anybody with half a brain that really gives a shit about this, they're going to do it for you. Okay? And all of this is going to be on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be out there. Everything. Hey, look, there's Steve talking to the cop. Well, again, this is the right thing to do.
Correct.
But what you're asking me to do now, I'm not worried about my safety in terms of, I can take care of myself. But there are some things, legitimate things, including HEPA. But HEPA's not a concern. But this, I want to give you what you're asking for. This is the right thing to do.
So let's start with.
I need to make a phone call.
Okay.
I need 5 minutes.
Okay.
Because this goes, I got a feeling, and don't quote me on this, but because someone entrusted me this information, I got to protect them. This person's not capable of protecting themselves the way that I am. I gave them my word by here. I know this, if it is a homicide, whatever that is, it trumps, your word. I get it. I understand it. But I don't want 3. I don't know what this looks like. I don't know how far this goes. I don't. And there's a lot of things that happen in Florida town and everywhere else that I stay in my lane. I don't get involved in the street beefs. I don't talk to the cops.
Yeah. But now we got a dead body in your
Yeah.
stomping grounds, and someone
Yeah.
called essentially for help, whether or not they were out here earlier or they
Well, the person
heard
that
it.
called me, I can 100% assure you, the person that called me did not have the ability
Okay.
to come out here. I can assure you of that.
Okay.
The person that told him did have the ability.
Do we know who that is?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. I just need 5 minutes.
Okay. No
That's all I
problem.
need. Let me make a phone call.
Okay.
And I'm going to cooperate and comply 100%.
And you can let them know I'm Detective Thompson. I'm,
I can't. I don't want to do that over the phone because if somebody's standing around, here I am telling them you need to call. I'm going to give you their information. You can contact
okay.
them.
Well, I'm still going to give you my card so you have my contact information. Okay. If you want it, I mean.
Yeah, don't want to go to a store and pull out a car keys or change and a cop's card falls out of my wallet. You don't understand. I mean, these people out here don't talk to me if I talk to cops, and that's why I don't talk to cops. I respect and trust, a good bit of them. I think most cops are wonderful, good people, But there are some that are criminals, just like the ones out here that don't wear a badge.
Well, and there's who may have a mom, a wife,
Exactly,
a child.
and that's why I'm going to give you what you need.
Okay.
That's why I'm going to cooperate with you, okay? I just got to make sure before I give you the name that this person's safe and this person's not in harm. This person lacks the ability to physically take care of them, to handle, to defend themselves, if you follow my drift. So I just need to make sure. I'm not going to tell them anything except for, I discovered, I notified law enforcement, and this is a situation. They're going to get the information. Anywhere you go with a cell phone, you're being monitored and tracked. They're going to subpoena it. They're going to get it. I'm not trying to go sit at the station for 5 hours. I'm not trying to, do anything but be cooperative. And this is the right thing to do, and the right thing needs to be done. I mean, it may not be a homicide. It could be whatever it is, whatever you think it is, an accident. Could have been high and could have went to sleep and.
Absolutely. It'd be very simple.
Don't want to know. None of my business. I'm going to give you what you need to know because time's pressing. Let me get this quick phone call, and I'm going to be right there at the truck.
Thank you.
Back. No, thank you. I appreciate what y'all do.
Yes,
and I'm sorry that, I just can't be, until I make this phone call, forthcoming and giving you the name right now.
Yeah.
But
And then I would also ask where he's at so we
yeah, I'm going to give you all that.
Okay.
I'm going to give you all that. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
It's the right thing to do.
Yes, sir.
Well, I asked the investigator if I can call you and give me 5 minutes away from her, so I can call you without them being present, But again, I am no way telling you what to do. I don't do that. My recommendation is talk to the investigator, come forward, and give her all the information she needs. And I say that because this is a different ballgame, bro. This is a different ballgame here. This ain't somebody got knocked out. This is a different ballgame, okay? So I don't know anything. I don't want to know anything. I don't want to know anything they know. But you need to talk to the investigator and let her know. She gave me your card and I gave it back to her because I don't talk to cops. But they have my information. They have my phone. They know. They can subpoena my phone information. They're going to know who I talked to and where I was, what time. There's no reason to lie about anything, because but I didn't give them any information. So my recommendation would be for you to talk to her. That's the right thing to do. Okay. Man, I'm hemmed up. I'm hemmed up with the cops here. I can't leave. I can't go nowhere. I want to give. This is what I think is best. I want to give you her number or give her your number and let you talk to her ASAP. It's getting to be about 35 degrees out here. 30 degrees. It's too cold, and there's about 30 cops out here. So I think you should talk to her now. All right, hang on 1 minute.
That's fine.
The place that he is a place where if cops come there, he can get hurt. Something bad can happen.
If he can get here, I'm fine with
Can I
it.
pick him up and bring him to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, look, this is what you do, all right? You tell them idiots over there. You tell them people over there picking you up, okay? And I'm gonna harp on you about rehab. You tell them I'm gonna pick you up and I'm gonna take you to get something to eat like we usually do, and I'm gonna give you a lecture about rehab and Jesus Christ. You tell them that. Yeah, I know, but you entrusted in me for a reason. That means a lot. I don't want you getting hurt. All right. Look, come to the road and I'll be there. Come to the road and I'll be there in less than 10 minutes. Okay? All right, I'm on the way. Be out there by the road, man. All right.
And
So he's around people and he's at a place where causing some problems, and if I go there with the cops especially,
No, you're
causing
fine.
some problems. I want to go pick him up and bring him to you. I really believe he's the one that gave me the information.
is there a general area that you're going to be at?
Yeah, I'm right here in Florida Town. I'm going to go up to, look, if these cops follow me,
They're not going to follow you.
you know these people have phones, they
Yeah.
call.
They're not going to follow you. And then just before you leave, I know you gave a statement in the car and everything. Just raise your right hand.
I can't do that.
Swear and affirm to everything that you told me in the car to the best of your knowledge and that you're not lying.
I am not lying. And I'm not thinking the most clearly right now. I'm in a state of shock.
Well, and that's why I said everything that you stated is true to the best of your knowledge.
My times are approximate.
Absolutely.
But when it
And I
comes
made
to
that
swearing
clear.
out a statement, That's typically when it goes from an interview to an interrogation.
No, it doesn't.
When you want your attorney present.
No, that is not what happens.
I'm cooperating with you 100%. I'm
Absolutely.
complying with you, and I'm going to bring him here to you.
Yeah.
But you got to understand something. Most of these cops here are good, hardworking, respectable people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, take his phone, send somebody to his house. We're doing search warrants on both of them. We're not playing this game.
No, we got
No,
it. We
we're
got
not
it.
playing this game.
No, I gave her the information.
We're not going down the road and doing secret phone
Okay.
calls and working
All
informants.
right, let me call him.
That is seized. That is ours now. Okay, you're not wanting to cooperate.
No, I
You're wanting
did.
to play games.
No,
I
I
don't
did.
have time for this. Okay, you can tell us who you talk to.
I did. I gave her his name and number.
David Michael
I gave her all the information. I've been 100%
Okay, well,
cooperative
what's this
with
about
client.
wanting to go down the road and talk to
To
somebody?
pick him up and bring him to her.
No, you're not
because-
doing that.
Okay, well, she's
No,
got
we're
his
not doing
name, his number, his information. But the information you want is on my other phone. I went to Verizon tonight and changed it over so the conversations we were having, the times, like I told you in the car, is on my other phone. That's my new phone. I had my old phone number sent to my new phone.
Okay, who is this person?
David Michael Farms.
Okay,
He's somewhere here in Florida.
okay, step over here.
So you're going to go to him? He's waiting out there by the road in his wheelchair.
Okay, yeah, in his wheelchair.
All right.
Where at?
There's a little camper.
Isn't that on University?
No, it's on Wilkes Street. Wilkes Street. W-I-L-K-E-S Street. It'll be the first two older houses on the right-hand side. So Michael told me on this that Mitch is the name of the individual that
You know
told
his last
him.
name?
Yes. Well, he's got my phone.
It's in this phone?
In his phone.
If I have my phone, I could tell you.
I can't give it to you, but if you'll give me the passcode, I can hold it up and you can tell me where to go in your phone.
A white male, 48 to 50, something like that. Meth, fentanyl, cross-dresser.
Where's he stay?
He's homeless, but a lot of times he's over at, they run him off from everywhere he goes. Nobody likes him.
Where's the last place he was at?
Here, that I know of.
Where's the last place he was staying?
Oh, yeah, it's got all the boats in the yard, the old cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's where Mitch was last staying.
Yeah, but this is like several months back.
And you know that house? Your place was it? Okay.
Is there still a deputy in front of my house?
Yeah. He should still be there.
Should still be there, or he's still there?
He should still be there, but we'll look into it real quick and make sure.
I appreciate it, because I don't have, on my new phone, I don't have my camera set up.
I got you. We'll get back on there and take a look. If he's not there, we'll get him back over there.
I thought it was a prank.
Yeah.
I thought it wasn't
No, you're
real.
fine.
You know, because of the prosthetic leg. I
Yeah.
thought,
Okay. Well, we're gonna go over there and talk
Get in
to
your
Dave.
truck and get warm, okay? So we're gonna, obviously there's gonna be lots of cops and everything hanging out here. As of right now, you guys aren't allowed to leave right now, okay?
so we're being arrested.
No,
We're being
you're not,
lawfully detained. We're not free to go, we're being lawfully detained, so we're being arrested.
no, you're not being arrested. You're just not free to leave right now, okay? If you, I know. So I just wanted to let you guys know.
I'm complying with you.
I know.
From the beginning.
So, just hang out, okay?
Believing they're dealing with a homicide and that Mitch could be involved, investigators track him down to question him about the charred remains. Officers don't know that the remains will eventually bring a devastating end to Danika Troy's missing persons case.
Somebody's coming. I saw him.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, are you Mitch? You are? Okay, great.
Do you mind if we go sit in my unmarked where it's warm?
Well,
You're not in trouble, bro.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
mean, we just
I
trying to.
want to smoke
You good,
cigarette.
man.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
You
Sorry,
got
I don't mean
anything
to
on you?
blind you with that.
No, sir. No.
Okay, you mind if I pass it down real quick?
Go ahead.
And I just want to make sure you got that like you always talking
Yeah, I'm just remodeling.
Is who else home?
to. You good with me? Appreciate you. You want to sit down?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead. Get comfortable, bro. This shouldn't take us too long, though.
So, I'm Detective Thompson, Detective Pinto, and Deputy Muse. We're with the San Jose County Sheriff's Office, okay? We are working, a suspicious investigation and whatnot. We were told you may know a little bit of what was going on and stuff.
I don't know what happened, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
Yeah.
I was going to my friend's house on the bicycle, and I had to stop and pee, so I stopped right there at the edge of the woods on the street.
Okay.
And I seen the trail, so I eased up in there and get off the road in case somebody comes by, they won't see me.
Yeah.
Decent exposure, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So then I walked on in there and I seen it. I seen her legs too.
What'd you see? You're not going to surprise me. I've already been walking back there and whatnot, so I'm here to get your side.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
This is the first time I've known about this. Just today, and that's it. I was gonna call y'all, man, but
Mm-hmm.
I had nothing to do with it. I promise. God.
Okay.
So you walked back there, you saw where. Then what'd you see?
I
Oh,
seen
who's that?
they live
All right, man.
here. Yeah. They live here.
How's it going?
Hey! It's cold.
Yeah, I know it. I'm going
Hey,
in
you
the
got
back
a
door.
lighter, Tom?
What's up?
You got a lighter on you?
I should have here.
I might want to get a lighter.
Yeah, you good. No, I don't have one. I can bring one out.
Alright, yeah, well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, alright.
Anyway, I know it's cold. I'm sorry.
You
y'all.
good, bro?
No, you're fine.
That's all I seen.
Okay. Do you know who it is?
No, sir, I do not. I swear on my dead grandma, I do not.
Do you know who hangs out in that area?
Honestly, y'all, I just got out of jail. Okay? Being honest now.
When did you get released?
The 15th of November.
Okay.
Time served, I didn't no probation.
Good.
So, misdemeanor.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, and this is the first time I've been back over here, in the neighborhood. I used to live in Royal Pines. I grew up here in 1991 from Pensacola.
Yeah. When did you come back here at this house?
A couple of days ago.
Okay. Where were you before that?
Was in Baghdad.
Baghdad? Okay.
Yeah, with my mom in Pensacola and my dad.
Who'd you call after you saw him?
Who did I call?
Yeah.
I didn't call anyone.
Who'd you tell?
People in here.
Huh?
Do what?
People in here.
You told them? Okay.
I'm being honest, man.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I didn't know nothing about this. I just stopped to take a piss.
Mhm.
Excuse my French.
No, you're fine.
I went and take a leak and.
Okay, so you saw him, you came back here, you told somebody here. Who'd you tell here?
Girls that stays here with the baby, because she got the baby, man. And I was,
Okay.
and then I said, look, I was shook up, no doubt, when I seen that, because I ain't used to all that on here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I said, man, what, I need to call him or what? She like, yeah, man, we need to. I said, because there could be a killer around here on the loose,
Mm-hmm.
and y'all need to know about it, man.
I got you.
So, who'd you call?
I just
So-
came here. That I was asking them what I did, should I call them, and it's, yeah.
So what'd you do? Okay.
I
Did you
just been right here.
text or?
No, nothing.
You haven't talked to
I
anybody,
swear to God, on my everything.
and the only other person that knew is the lady that's here with the baby.
Yes, sir.
And who is that?
Kim
Kim?
Kim what?
Crabtree.
Crabtree? Okay. How old's the baby?
3. She's 3.
3.
Okay.
So You've just been hanging out since
Yeah,
you
I've been
got-
helping Mark, the owner that lives here, work on his house for him.
Okay. At what point were you gonna call? Did you kill him?
No, I swear, no.
Do you know who it is?
I swear.
You sure, man?
I promise on my mama.
Where's Miss Crabtree at now?
She's in.
Okay. She that dark haired girl that just shut the door?
Yes.
Okay. I need to talk to her. Well, are you done talking to her?
Is there anything else that you think is gonna be pertinent? I do think you talked to somebody else. So I think you're not exactly telling me everything.
Yeah, just to people here. That's all I said.
I think you told someone other than who's here, and we're about to find that out. Just let you know.
Other than at this house?
Mhm.
No,
So how come word on the street is you were out there? Everybody already knows it was you. That you were out there, so somebody's talking.
I didn't tell anyone. I promise. That's the first time I know I got that today. I swear to God.
What time?
It was the evening time.
Do you have an approximate time frame?
Well, I got an alibi with being here with them, so.
That's fine. I need, about what time did you roll up on
Let's
it?
see, what time is it now?
It's like almost 2 in the morning.
2, okay. It was probably about after 2, 3 o'clock.
In the afternoon?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, how'd you end up over there? Like, why were you over there?
I was going to my friend George's house. He's got Mark's chainsaw, the owner that lives here that owns the house. And I was going to get his chainsaw for him.
From Jordan?
From George.
George, okay.
And then I stopped to take a piss before I,
Where's George live?
right here on Diamond Street.
Okay. So, how'd you end up on Kimberly?
Because I go down to the park down there by the water,
Mm-hmm.
go fishing, and then I just ride a bike around the neighborhood like everybody else does.
And
Okay.
you just randomly happen to stop.
Yes, sir. Like, pull the stop right there to piss.
So, I feel like there's a little something that you're not telling me. I get it. It's a rough day. You just got out. You're not on probation, anything like that. We're not the dope police. I'm not here to try and pin you up for dope, okay? I need to know the real reason why you were back there. That's quite a ways back there just to go, take a leak.
And
Well,
respectfully, if you want to take a piss when you were back there, just down the road there's a porta potty.
And you know the area, so
So let's talk about it. Okay?
Like, what do you want me to tell you? I mean, I don't.
you didn't go back there to take a leak. Why'd you go back there?
I went right there to look, and that was going on here. That's what got me.
Who else was with you?
Just me.
Okay. Did you go back there to drink? Did you go back there to smoke? Like, because if there's even an inkling of anything, we're gonna find it.
I seen a scooter laying there,
Where was the scooter?
back there.
Well, there's a couple of spots
Right side.
over there with whatever it was that you saw.
Yeah.
Okay. Describe to me what it is that you saw.
I mean, y'all ain't dumb. I know y'all.
No,
seen
no,
it
no.
already.
I just need you to
I
clarify.
don't-
That's
This
all.
is my first time ever being in this kind of. I ain't even done anything like that. I don't even believe
Well,
that
we
shit.
want to make sure
I just
is
want
what you saw.
the neighborhood to be safe, man, and we got kids and all, and I got grandbabies, and I'm out with
I
all.
got you, and we appreciate that.
And I want y'all to be safe too, man.
Give us a description of what you saw when you went back.
Okay, I seen
And the scooter that you got, where was it in relation to that?
it was between right before,
Right before?
right before I walked up onto that.
Okay. So you went to go get that scooter. There.
No, I didn't know the scooter was
Okay.
because I know somebody that has one, and I
What color was it?
Crystal, whatever the last name is, lives right here on the next road to the right.
So it looks like one that Crystal would use. Okay. Crystal Cook.
Yes.
Okay. Did you talk to her today?
I'm not.
Okay. Do you normally go to that area?
That's the first time since I've been back in the neighborhood that I've been there.
Okay.
You know,
But
Before that.
But you've been in that area before.
I've been
so
there on the road, and and then
Before
the
you
power
went-
line.
before you went to jail,
Mhm.
did you walk before?
Oh no, not then.
So you just randomly decided to stop there. You see why we're a little
Yeah, I do.
okay.
I do.
That's what we're saying. It's just not jiving. You're not gonna stop there or walk back there just to grab a scooter that you didn't know was there.
Yeah, I didn't know it. I walked right. It was right there. I seen it before I seen it.
What does scooter look like? Like a electric? Did it look newer, older? Okay. Do you still have it? Okay.
Y'all like to have it?
So you go back there, you see that, and then where'd you go?
I can't do it.
How'd you ride your bike with the scooter?
So I mean, it's me on the bike and the scooter.
So it's a decent sized scooter.
Yeah, it's one stand up one. Stand up.
Okay. Oh, did you kill him?
No,
Okay. When was the last time you were there? Prior to today?
just today.
When was the last time you were there?
Oh, years ago. I mean, I don't. We just ride the neighborhood on the bike, or everybody else do.
Yeah. But you didn't talk to Crystal today?
No, man, I did
Okay. You talked to David today? I don't know, some guy in the neighborhood.
He over there by where Crystal is in a wheelchair.
He goes by Mike.
Oh, you talking about?
Yeah, Mike comes here all the time.
Michael?
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael?
Yeah, no.
Okay, yeah, he come over here,
How did Mike get over here?
pushing himself on in the wheelchair.
Okay.
One leg down, one leg, yeah.
Okay.
So Mike come over here. You talk to Mike. What exactly did you say to him?
I said I seen something in the woods that I wasn't supposed to see.
Okay. Did you describe it to him?
No, I didn't stop. I said I seen it.
What Mike said?
He said, oh, you took off because he was Daphne and had to go meet up with her girlfriend or something. That was giving him that sword.
And that was it. He didn't say nothing else to you.
That's it.
He was with Daphne?
No, he was going to meet her.
Oh, okay.
Right here at the little quick mark.
Yes, sir.
Do you have a piece of paper on you? If you don't mind, if I can get your phone number. I know it doesn't work, but, or a phone number to get in contact with you. Okay.
You plan on moving?
I just come over here, Mark. I knew him from working on boats when he used to live over there.
So where you stay at right now?
Right now, I'm just staying right here with him to help him.
Real quick, too. The two people that walked in on here, did you tell them anything about this?
Yeah, they know it. They know.
They do know.
Did anybody tell you to go by there? Can I get you to raise your right hand? Swear and affirm everything that you told us tonight is true to the best of your knowledge and that you're not lying.
Absolutely.
Is there anything else that we missed that you believe may be pertinent that we didn't ask about?
Anthony Wilson down there.
Well, you have my card, so you can get in touch with me anytime, short of smoke signals, you know. It's got my desk number, my email, my work cell phone number, text, call. I'll likely, you know, be able to answer. But do you mind seeing if Kim is willing to come out here and talk to us?
So I'm not in no trouble now. Yeah, right?
Not right now.
Not right now.
Listen, we want to believe you, bro, but I mean, you don't just go random as fuck while you're riding around on your little bike and on the side. You know what I'm saying? Like, It just don't jive.
I understand where y'all coming from. It's just I've never been in a situation like that before.
I appreciate you, and if you being honest, I appreciate that too.
I swear on my dead grandma.
I got you.
Oh, and real quick, before you go get the scooter, do you mind showing us where it's at?
Can I bring it to y'all? It's in the back porch.
We'll walk back with you. Can you have Ken step out here real quick?
We'll wait for him.
Huh?
Wait for him.
Maybe she'll want to sit in the car.
Huh?
Maybe she'll want to sit in the car.
Ooh. It's hot today.
I wasn't going to say that, but yeah.
Like,
Oh, you mean?
you're sweet. Thanks.
Still needing to ID the remains, detectives question Mitch's friend, David Michael Starnes.
David Starnes, if you guys don't know. Yeah.
Huh?
David Starnes, he's in the corner already.
I'm going to try to get y'all down. Y'all the detectives?
Yes, sir.
Step over here real quick.
No matter where. I can roll over there if you
Well, I'm
want me
talking
to.
about us.
I mean, I don't know.
But if you don't mind.
Let's see back.
Yeah.
I can't get any of these dishes out. It's a million times around here.
I hear you.
David, you probably don't remember me. I used to be a patrol deputy in Pace like 2 years ago. I gotta ask, man. I think last time I saw you, you had 2 legs. What happened?
Oh man, I caught a fishing back there fishing, man.
Fishing out here?
With 30 hours out.
Oh, man.
I had to go in the hospital. I had to do something. My legs felt like they were on fire. They weren't red. They weren't swollen up or nothing.
They take it up to the groin? Like how much?
Oh, dude, come on, man. Listen, man. I speak longer than my damn leg. Okay, leave me alone. Excuse me, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Listen, man. This ain't a good time right now.
Sure.
But anyway, be polite, right?
Mm-hmm.
What I'm doing, trying to build relationships with this whole community, so the community can come together. But it's working. It's taken 7 years. I've been back here trying to do a little bit, but things are changing a lot. Next year's gonna be a good year, man. But things are changing around here. It just takes time, you know.
Yeah.
And it sucks, you know, because they end up with this stuff here. But this here opened the door to be able to talk to people about things that I really need to talk to people about, because they ask questions.
Yeah.
So you ask a question, be careful, because you ask, because you go get an answer. You know?
Well, before we get started, I just want to, if you don't mind raising your right hand, do you swear to affirm everything that you tell us today is true to the best of your knowledge under perjury or
So
penalty?
usually I'm advised not to even talk to y'all about nothing, man. But I'm telling you right now, I need to talk to y'all because I don't want nothing to happen. Daphne, you hear me?
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you swear and affirm everything's
Yeah.
true
Yeah.
that you're telling
Yes,
us
ma'am.
today?
Yes, ma'am.
Swear and- okay, perfect. Just, can I start,
You recording it?
Yes.
Okay. I just got to help
Oh, yeah.
y'all out.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do the best
can I get your name though?
Dave Michael Starnes.
So, David, I know you know probably every other person in all of Florida town, and
Dude,
you
I've been
pretty
there for
much got
30
your
years.
finger on the pulse, I'm sure.
I've been here for 30 years, dude.
Yeah.
30. Y'all gonna get me killed, man. This is what y'all gonna do. You gotta let me. You gotta understand. I've been
You
around
also
here
got to
for a long
understand that
time.
we're
I
here
don't
to
have
do a job.
Well, that's fine. I do too, though. But I got to protect myself. I got to live, and I got people. Like Daphne, she got to live. I got kids. All of us need to live. That means that we got to be real careful out here, because if somebody got snuffed, that means other people can get snuffed too. Now I have to be real careful. And see, my plan was, if it's going to get with them, I would not come back over here tomorrow. Get back up with Steve later. I was in the house in the bed. I said, "Fuck it," I just had to wait. All right. So what I'm saying is, I need to talk to this dude. I tell these motherfuckers, I said, "This is what I'm doing. I'm talking to y'all, and then I'm covered."
How does that protect you, though, David? Because here's the thing, because if you're
nothing to the police department at all about nothing, we plead the fifth. And what I've done is I've reached out to y'all, not pleading the fucking fifth, because I need to know what's going on in the fucking neighborhood.
well, I guarantee you right now, half the neighborhood knows we're out here and that we're talking to you right now.
I don't mind that right there. But that's not, but the thing is, I need to talk to the person that I talk to.
So you're telling me you think this is your friend Jason? He's been missing for 4 or 5 days, and you're concerned for him.
I imagine it is. If it's Jason, it's Jason.
I don't know. I can't even tell you.
What I need to do is look at y'all. Fuck, man. The only reason why Steve's here is because I asked him to go, because he got a truck, got motorcycles, a friend, and he'd be able to go back there and look. And he knows who Jason is too. If that's Jason. If it's Jason, I wish.
Why do you think it? Why do you think?
Because I ain't seen Jason in 4 or 5 days. He is, because he don't disappear.
When was the last time you saw him?
About 4 or 5 days ago.
Like,
And it was
where
at the
at?
pavilion. I'm at the pavilion. I think of that. What's the day? I want to say Saturday. Friday.
And you said that he was walking through the woods and saw it.
Well, that's what he said. He come through the woods. He said
Okay.
something that burnt. Looked like it might have been a body. Or something.
Okay.
So he told me about it. And I just didn't have a chance to really. I called Steve when I got away from over there. I called Steve.
Okay.
And I told him what was going on. I told him I was going out there to do this. And called him and they got back out, but he wasn't on. Didn't answer, so I just went home.
Yeah, I'll tell you this out when I put
I couldn't come. I couldn't have got back there anyway. Not in this wheelchair.
Did we call Steve because he lives in this general area, or why
I
did we
called
get
Steve because me and him been doing a nonprofit organization together. We've been trying to get people off the streets, trying to get them help. That's why I called Steve, because he's like good people. You know what I'm saying?
So,
I mean, not too many people's going to do that in their neighborhood and try to do it, you know, to try to help. A lot of people don't want to help nobody anyway, regardless, you know, just kind of the way it is. It's all right with me. I don't ask for hardly nothing. But Steve stepped up and he started doing something about it. The very first video that we started with Violence of Addiction is what it is with us. And we did it at mine Daphne's place down there. The very first video that we'd ever done for this whole program was down there. So me and Steve have been good friends, starting to be good friends back then, but we hit it off good. Because he was about the same thing I was about. He's trying to make a difference.
So when you called Steve, did you ask him to go check it out, or
Yeah, I told him I need,
Okay.
You need to go down there and see what the something on the trail, you know, power lines, you know, so go down to the end, take a left, and go straight.
now you've mentioned your buddy Jason several times. Is there any reason why you think this might be
4
him
or
besides
5
the simple
days,
fact that he
Jason.
hasn't been
I
seen?
see Jason down there every day or every other day. I see him.
When's the last time you had contact with
I
Jason?
think it was Friday, man. I think it was Friday. Pretty sure it was Friday.
You recall, was that like a phone call or text, or was
No,
that like
down-
face to
we're
face?
down at the booth, you know, go down there and charge up phones and stuff. Okay? So I go down there and charge my phones up. I've been doing it for a long time. Jason he started doing it, so he sees me doing it, you know, in between. So he goes there and charges the phone. You know what I mean?
Does Jason have a physical, permanent address, or is he kind of like in the wind?
You know, he was staying at Mark's, man. They got them charges against Mark, so he kind of, just kind of bounced.
Couch surfing is what I usually call it.
Yeah,
Staying where he
he's
can.
bounced. Yeah, he's coming down to the house and stuff. I ain't really tell me. I don't really ask him where he's staying.
Have you?
I don't need to ask him. You know what I mean? It's just no need to ask. I just can't have him at the house.
Do you know if anyone else has been trying to get in contact with him or locate
I
him?
have no idea, dude. No, because you know who? Nobody does. Nobody was worried about Jason. You know what I'm
You
saying?
didn't have any beef with anyone that you're aware of or anything?
No, not really, you know, but you know, Jason do something stupid. You know, he says things he probably shouldn't say, this stupid shit. Like the other day, when police come down by, I pulled out my machete because he was advancing towards me and Dad because he was showing his ass. One of those blurts is what I call it. You know, blurts. Daphne just fixing to fit, I think. But he had a blur of reality of both of the going on. He got in front of Daphne's face, you know what I mean? Well, she pushed him out. She did right there. She pushed him out. Did that, I come up in a wheelchair. I said, I said, Daphne, I can get it. I started going backwards, right? You know, so we're going back up the hill, going up toward
Did he have mental issues or something, or was he just angry?
Yeah, he got mental issues. He definitely got mental issues. He hits himself in the face. Dude, it's crazy. And so we were going up this way, and I didn't see y'all. Y'all was coming down the road or something. I was flattening the machete out, and I was telling him, I said, "Well, if you get close enough, we'll cut your head off." You know, because it's my right. I'm supposed to do. But we made up. It's not the first time that it goes down, something like that. But he always comes. He's like, "Man, I'm sorry, Michael." I'm like, "Well, listen, Jason, you done it. You can't just always just be sorry. How you be sorry and not do it no more?" Stop yelling at me. Stop getting in Daphne's face. You can't do that. It's unacceptable. I don't know where he goes. I don't know what he does. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that he's somebody's best friend because he got sticky fingers. Okay.
Okay.
And sometimes sticky fingers get shit. You know. So a lot of people don't like that. So they say, "Don't try to make another way. Make another way."
When he would get out of sorts, was that like a mental illness as far as you're aware, or do you think it may be more like drug related?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a doctor, man, but I just think that he just it's like he goes back into time, like when he's maybe like 14 or 15, and he gets real frustrated, like when you pitch a bid. So it's kind of like that, because Jason, he likes wrestling, you know what I mean? He likes Sting, he makes masks and stuff. Not normal. Have you ever made any masks from wrestling?
I have not.
Me neither. I haven't. So what Jason does. So there we have it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
If anybody can probably find out what's been happening, it would probably be me. Because that's just how it is. I've been here for a long time. Know a lot of people.
So can people talk to you?
First
I got
taking
you.
the mic.
I got you.
Again, like a dumb. I listen, like a dumb. I said, well, man, shit. If I didn't think it was Jason, I might not even have worried about it as much. You know what I'm saying? But he's been gone for 4 or 5 days. He's done it, and it's not normal. It doesn't happen. It has never happened like that unless he was in jail. But he listens. You know what I mean? He wants it, and so look for advice. It's coming to me.
Okay.
59. So this what I kind of just took him under my wing, man. Try to steer him in a direction where he's not going to get in no. Everybody thought that we hung out, but really, we don't really hang out. I get down to the park for anybody else, But I've known him, man. They kind of, sometimes it's hard for me to shake people. I think they don't go away. You know what I'm saying? And it was kind of scared of him a little bit.
Would you mind just
Hanging
hanging out right here for a minute until we just figure out if we need anything else? Would you mind doing that for us?
No, man, I'm hungry,
Okay.
though. Where's Steve at?
I think he's in his truck there. That's his truck, isn't it?
Yeah, because you got to give me a ride.
Well, I appreciate you speaking with us.
And
We'll
just,
go and speak with a couple others over there.
I
And
promise you, if I can get it, but y'all got to work with me too, man. I need to know things, man. If I can see, I know things, man. I never ever seen that dude. But I don't ever know who comes running. But we got my people.
Well, Matt, I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you one thing I do know. It's too cold for this business. I stayed in Memphis for a minute.
Look, the wind's not blowing.
Here's Steve over here. Got a friend to keep you some company, man.
I'm hungry as fuck, man. You shot your battle on.
Sure.
Police suspicion is building that Mitch could be involved in the homicide. To establish his movements the day he claims to have found the remains, investigators question his roommate, Kim.
It's all good. We're about to sit in a warm car, so you should be alright.
Do y'all want to just let me know if you need me?
Yeah.
Because otherwise I'm going to try to stay warm.
Oh, it's cold. Yeah, just a wee bit. So I'm Detective Thompson. That's Detective Pinto. Obviously. Yep. So obviously you know why we're here, but I'm just gonna get some information prior to, and then we'll talk about the conversation and all that. Okay? Okay. So, kind of give me a rundown. What happened today?
So, this morning, okay, so I'm just gonna throw this out here.
Yeah.
I didn't believe the dude at first, but I know at 4 o'clock this morning, Mark claims it was around 2, but I think it was between like 3:30 and 4. Mitch had left on a bicycle. I don't know.
4 in the morning?
Yeah.
And how do you know that?
We watched him me and Mark watched him on the cameras leave out from the backyard or whatever on a bicycle.
Okay.
And I'm not exactly sure if he came back, but I know this morning he came back, and that's what he was talking about. And I didn't believe him, but then, like, I have really bad anxiety, so, like, I've been thinking about it all day, like, he said he had gotten a scooter and brought it back, and so I then, like, I'm like, well, where's the scooter at? And it's in the laundry room, so I walk back to the laundry room, I'm like, that looks like Crystal's scooter. or maybe Raymond's scooter.
So he leaves between 3 and 4 in the morning on a bicycle.
Mhm.
He comes back. About what time do you think he comes?
I didn't see him if he came back any other time other than this morning whenever he came in and was like talking about.
About what
seeing
time
it.
is that?
Around like 8 o'clock, I want to say.
8 o'clock?
8 or 9 maybe? But I'm wrong about the time. I
Okay.
wasn't like keeping an eye on.
But you for sure was in the morning?
He came back in the morning, this morning.
And
that's where he was saying that he found
who all was present for that conversation?
Tori.
Okay.
That was it. And Mark maybe, but I don't know when Mark, actually I can't remember if Mark was there at first or not. I know Tori was there.
Okay.
Because I was like, wait, what's going on? And Tori was like, calm down, because I have really bad anxiety. And it worked me up. But, yeah. Tori was definitely there for that conversation. But, he said that he got the scooter, though. That's what I was getting to. He said he got the scooter, but he had mentioned to me something about, because I have bad anxiety, so I overthink everything. He had mentioned, I was like, but you have the scooter and there's nothing on the scooter.
What did he tell you he found?
That's why y'all are here.
So,
he told me
yeah.
I didn't believe him at first. Like, I'm like, Mark, you need to get rid of these people. I have been telling him, Mark, to get rid of all these people forever since I just had DCF, my third DCF investigation closed out yesterday.
Yeah.
It's, gosh, I gotta move out of this house. This is too much. I thought he was lying to me, though.
So he comes back and he tells you what was seen. Then what happens? What do y'all do?
Well, I just overthink it and do my thing with my baby all day long. And he was in and out, but then he started working on the bathroom. He didn't really, like, leave anymore after that, though. He did go, I think he was going to check on Crystal, though, because everybody knew it was, like, looked like Crystal's scooter. So he wanted to go check on Crystal, but she was at a doctor's appointment, supposedly. But he came, like, right back, so.
About what time was that?
I don't know. I really don't know what time that was.
Would you say, like, brunch, after lunch?
It wasn't too long after he came back talking about it in the morning, so it was probably about brunch, lunch time.
Okay. But Crystal was supposedly at a doctor's appointment? Okay. So...
But y'all should probably check on Raymond. Oh, he told me the reason why he was going to meet this... I would overthink everything. This George dude, which I don't know who that even is either, but he lives right around where he found that at. That's why. But, I was like, well, has anyone heard from Raymond? Because I know Raymond was riding around on a scooter just like that, too. And nobody's heard from Raymond today. And so I was like, well, does Raymond know George since it's so close to over there? And they said, yeah. So I would check on Raymond just in case.
You got a last name for Raymond?
No, but Mark will know it. He will tell you.
Okay. When's the last time anybody talked to Raymond?
I asked Mark that, and it was like, they told me like he's always with his girlfriend. Well, him and his girlfriend came, I guess, sometime last night. That's what Mark told me. And then Raymond came back around like 3 o'clock in the morning or so. And he didn't have his girlfriend with him no more, though.
And that's the same time that Mitch is leaving?
I don't know. See, that's what the part that I didn't understand, because I didn't see Raymond at all come over. That was Mark told me this. So you're going to have to ask Mark at that point.
When's the last time you talked to Raymond? Or that you saw him?
3-4 days ago with his girlfriend. They came over. But they were having conflict. Everybody here was having a conflict with Raymond because I guess he like stole a bunch of items or something.
Give me one. You can talk with this.
Supposedly stole a bunch of items from Mark, and so they were like grouped up in the back room, in Mark's room.
Do you know how old or about how old Raymond is?
I don't really know very much about him. He ended up inviting me over to clean up his camper or whatever, so I can make a little extra cash. That was the only time I went over there. I don't know anything about
What's
him
he
other than that.
look like?
Bald. He has a bulldog on his head.
Like a tattooed on his head?
Mm-hmm. Scrawny. Really scrawny.
Skinny dude.
Mm-hmm. White.
Bulldog tattooed on his head.
Yeah, white boy.
You got any facial hair?
Facial hair? I really can't remember.
Okay.
Like.
So good.
But he's definitely. I think he did have facial hair.
Any tattoos that you could think of?
The bulldog on his head is the only one I can.
Besides that, nothing on his arms, legs, chest, back.
He definitely had more tattoos for a fact. He was like out of prison kind of dude. Looked like he came straight out of prison or something.
Okay. So.
But he's always with his girlfriend.
Get up with Mark then.
Yes. He will have way more information on all of it.
So, this dude again leaving in the morning. Mitch.
I don't listen. I was sitting in Mark's room, and Mitch was already outside in the shop, I guess. And I was talking to Mark, and I was like, "Who's that leaving?" And I realized that it was Mitch leaving. Mitch claims that he went to the store and back. He never even went that direction. He didn't go that direction until he was looking for the saw or something like that. But I never saw him come back though.
Okay.
Up until 8 o'clock in the morning when we came through the doors.
So from 4 to about 8, he was gone.
I'd say 4, but it could have been like 3:30.
I got you, but in that time frame. So
well, I don't know, because I left out of Mark's room around like 5:30, I want to say. But during that period of time, I was talking to Mark, but I was watching that too. But I never saw him come back, and he would have had a headlamp on and everything else too.
You got a camera in your room or something too?
Like, what do you mean?
Like to be able to see somebody coming in
No,
and out the property?
Only
It's
Mark's
only in
room.
Mark's room?
Mm-hmm.
You sleep in Mark's room?
No.
You got your own?
Yeah, I share a room with my daughter.
I got you.
Yes.
You say you've been here 10 months?
Yeah, exactly.
What have y'all been doing since?
Trying to get out of here for a fact. Dealing with DCF too. I've dealt with 3 DCF investigations since I've been here, and they just closed one out yesterday. And now this crap. Oh my god. I gotta get out of this.
So when he get back and he's telling y'all this whole thing that he found something, what was his demeanor?
He seemed like a little like freaked out, I would say, but he seemed pretty calm too.
So he was a little freaked out, but a little calm.
And then he kept talking. I was like, because I didn't believe him. He's like, "What, do you want me to go back down there and take a picture of it?" I'm like, "Don't go back down there." It was really weird.
So he asked you.
Look, I'm just saying the scooter. From what he made it sound like, but it's not. It doesn't even have a smudge on it.
Yeah.
I don't know. And he did leave this morning. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to make it seem like he did anything, because he's a sweet dude. He does the dishes. But I'm just saying, it doesn't look good, is what I told him too.
What's your normal schedule look like? Like, do you work? When do you sleep? And things like that.
I usually am asleep by now. For a fact, but with everything that's been happening today, and I usually am asleep by now though, and I don't work, other than maybe once a week, but the last 2 weeks I haven't worked because it's Thanksgiving and stuff, but I just clean a house and watch some dogs and feed them, I guess. But, I mostly just be a mom and deal with DCF and drama.
Yeah.
Which is, I'd stay in my room, to be honest, 99.9% of the time.
Okay.
And you can ask everyone here and they'll vouch that, too.
And you didn't go out there and see the charred up area or anything like that?
Oh, heck no. I got a whole baby and my anxiety is like,
And you didn't kill anybody or anything like that?
Definitely not capable.
Okay. Did you have any other questions? Get you to raise your right hand. Swear and affirm everything that you told us tonight is true to the best of your knowledge and that you're not lying.
Definitely not lying, and it's totally true.
Multiple locals have now suggested that the scooter Mitch stole could have belonged to Crystal. With no one having seen her for several days, police have to consider that the charred remains could be her. To find out, officers visit the boat she lives in.
Sheriff's office.
Crystal.
scooter.
Okay.
But if you guys
was,
want to go around there and talk
if you
at
would
my
come
house,
talk
y'all
to
are more
us.
than welcome to.
Well, do you mind talking here?
I'd rather do it at my house.
Okay.
Right there at the corner.
Or if you're willing to get in the car and talk to them, but not around nobody else.
I don't. Well,
Yeah, I mean, it'll be.
You can leave the scooter with my car if you want to.
Yeah, if y'all need to confiscate it, do whatever it is.
I mean, I have my scooter. So before you start talking, does this have anything? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to tell you how I know about this. I can actually show you my phone call. So, Mike Starnes, wheelchair Mike. I had taken some pizza to him and some ice cream a little while ago. It was about, by my call log, it was 10:56. And then I called him at 11:30. Outgoing call at 11:30. Okay, so at, say, 12:42 a.m. in the morning is when I saw Mike Starnes, wheelchair Mike, and he was visibly shaken, upset.
At midnight last night?
Yeah, a few hours ago.
Oh, just a few hours ago.
Yes,
okay.
ma'am. And he started rambling like he normally does. I thought he was drunk, and I asked him if he had been drinking. He said no. So I started listening a little more carefully, and he told me that, I mean, you could tell he was visibly shaken as he was telling me that somebody had come up to him. He didn't say when. So he calls, I end up leaving because I get freaked out and I'm on probation. I'm on misdemeanor probation, and I get off January 13th. I'm not trying to get caught up in any of this mess. And he calls me shortly after that, and he's upset again, except this time I can sense a little bit of fear in him. He said, I'm in the front yard. He didn't say which front yard, and I didn't bother to ask, but before I had left, he had received a phone call from Steve Williams. He impersonated a law enforcement officer in 2017, okay?
Oh, yeah, we're well aware.
He's caused a lot of problems in Florida town, and nobody will listen when we try to file a complaint, whatever. So he calls him, and he tells him, I need to speak to you. I don't need anybody else around. No cameras, no phones, no nothing, just you by yourself. Well, comes to find out, Mike called Steve instead of calling the police when he found out that information. Now, whoever Mike told him he was adamant on not giving me the gentleman's name or her name. He just specifically said, everybody will know, but he said something about it being Jason. Now, Jason used to stay here, and I think he got in trouble for hitting Mark or pushing Mark over the summer, and then he moved down there to Mike and Daphne's property. And last time I saw him was about a week ago. But Mike was, how he would know it was, when Steve called him, he asked if Jason had long hair or not. Why that would be important, I don't know. But Mike told me he asked Steve to go look to see if it was true. And when Steve called him and I overheard the conversation, he was scared. He was genuinely panicked. And I don't know if that was because, oh, hell's gonna, hit the fan, something, whatever. But, I'm stuck in the middle of all the drama in Florida town after putting Damien in prison for 30 years. I hear everything. It's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence at all. The female on Baghdad Highway, Tanya, she used to live right there next door. And she overheard a conversation with Steve and some pressed pills and giving it to somebody in here with fentanyl. And now she's dead. It's not a coincidence.
So, all right. That was a lot to take in. I appreciate
Y'all
it.
would
I
know
really
more
do.
than you would know, because I have not heard anything out of the news. Nobody. Just I got a phone call from somebody in there, said, Crystal, where's your scooter? I sat in my living room, and I had to get up and go make sure, because I sleep
When
outside.
was that phone call?
Literally right before I pulled up.
Because we had deputies, detectives out there. I guess you stay in a boat. They were knocking on the boat and all that, but there was no answer.
I heard somebody earlier, but I didn't know who it was, so I don't answer.
Okay.
I don't answer. I was in a domestic violence situation. Nope.
Yeah.
I'm not answering it. But I can't be around the drugs or anything like that, and my mother-in-law, she smokes weed, so I'll sleep in the boat for 90 days, and that'd be it. The call came, I had a missed call at 2:41 a.m. in the morning, and then that's my friend calling my phone because I was with them and trying to locate my phone, and then I called back, and the phone call lasted for 4 minutes and 58 seconds. And it says Tori, but I guess it's Mark's phone. I don't know. Tori, I spoke to Tori first on it originally, so it says Tori, but Mark's been calling me all day long about it. But it was Kimmy. Kimmy is the one that called me.
So Kimmy called you at 3 o'clock in the morning today.
Well, the first call from them came in at,
or is that yesterday?
2:41 a.m.
So,
and it's 3:14 now.
Okay, so these phone calls just happened. Okay. So Mike told you at midnight.
Yep. All like within the last 3 hours.
Okay.
And Steve doesn't know that I was sitting in the room when Mike got that phone call. He told me to, and he put it on speakerphone, and I overheard the conversation because I was sitting next to Mike. And then I said, I'm going home. I don't want nothing to do with this at all. If what you're telling me is true, you should have called the police and not Steve. And the next thing I know, he calls me back, and I don't understand why Mike would have to leave with Steve, first of all. I don't. That was a little odd. If that's who called it in, whatever, I don't know. But you could hear the fear in Mike's voice just for being in that vehicle with Steve. So I don't know if Steve knew he was calling me, but he said, look, what stood out about the conversation was, remember what I told you, don't tell anybody, promise me you won't tell anybody. I said, I won't tell nobody. He said, I love you, and then hung up. And I haven't heard from him since.
Mike told you that?
Yes, ma'am.
What does he not want you to tell?
He told me that somebody came to him and told him about, he said Jason was just given a tent, and I asked him how he knew it was Jason, and he said, I gave him a pair of shoes that were checkered. He likes to paint the shoes. He repeated himself with that. He likes to paint shoes, and I don't know why that was important to him, but he said he likes to paint shoes, and that's all he could tell me.
Okay. But
He made it seem, I interpreted as if he was there personally and witnessed it happen. That's how I took it from his interpretation. And then when Steve got on the phone, after he hung up with him, he said, I asked Steve to go check to see if it was legit. You wouldn't have all that details if you didn't already go check, unless you were there.
But when Steve called him, he was afraid.
He was anxious. We'll say anxious.
Okay.
And I told him I was going to go to the house. I didn't want nothing to do with it. Just let me know if it was Jason or not. If something did happen, purposely, intentionally, deliberately, whatever, somebody's going to hear a scream. That's something that is just going to be overlooked. If it happened elsewhere and that whatever it may be, that's y'all's job, not mine. I can just, speculate on what happens in Florida town that nobody speaks about. But
yeah,
the fear in Mike's voice after I had already left, and he said, I'm already in the front yard. I told him, I said, Steve's not in the front yard. If he's here to get you, he's not outside. And I told him twice, he's not here. And he still decided to, I guess, because he's not in the room. I went and checked his room. He's not there.
No, he's out there.
He's out where?
Where all the other cops are at.
Oh, so it's legit. It's real.
Yeah, that's why we were looking for you.
Well, how did my name get brought up into it?
They thought it was your scooter.
So this person had a scooter with him? Or her? Only other person I know with a scooter is Raymond Busby. That's it.
This Jason fella, has he got beef with anybody?
I've known Jason for a very long time. I know what their interpretation is of what happened with Jason having to leave here and go to jail. Okay?
What is that interpretation?
They were all high on whatever they were getting high on, and Mark tried to go into the shop where Jason was staying, and a physical altercation may have happened where somebody bumped into Mark, and somehow Jason went to jail. And again, I try to keep my nose out of it. He knows me very well, and as soon as I pulled up and saw him, I was like, can I come talk to them? Can y'all go over there and talk to me? Because there's too much in this house. Why there's a baby in this house to begin with a bunch of sex offenders that come in and out of it, I don't know. It's not appropriate. Just, the house needs to be shut down. That's all I'm going to say on that one, okay? Jason was respectful. He never stole anything from over here. I have never seen, and I've known Jason since 2015. Never known him to be argumentative. He was quiet. He stayed to himself. Every once in a while, he might take the water hose back there and hose the concrete down, and other than that, he was harmless. Every time I've seen him since he got out of jail, I knew that he was staying at Daphne and Mike's down there, He helped clean up the yard. Somebody did just say something along the lines that Jason got in a fight with somebody that had just gotten out of prison. Trey, I think is the name that they said. It may have been Trevor or Trey, but somebody had just gotten out of prison that had hit Jason, and he had a cut on his face or something along those lines. And he said it's a black dude. And I wasn't here during the time of whatever went down a couple of years ago. I was in prison, so I can't speak on it. I just know through the grapevine, Trey, black, Jason, and a cut on his face. That's all I know. They beat the shit out of him about a month ago. So.
They beat the shit out of Jason a month ago?
Yes. Again, that is hearsay. That's through the grapevine. So y'all would know more than I would. If it is Jason, please, 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 don't overlook it.
I'll say.
When's the last time you saw the people that beat him up?
I've never seen them that I know of.
Okay,
You just heard it.
Yeah, I just heard it.
And then, so, Raymond and Sybil, you haven't seen them since after Thanksgiving. Jason, when was the last time you saw him?
About a week ago. Maybe a little bit longer than that. He wrecked his bike right there in the corner. And he dumped all of his blankets and his pillows, and I just happened to stop and help him pick him up.
Okay.
And
like until you get off probation, you're staying in the boat?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I live there. I take care of my mother-in-law. She's got stage 4 brain cancer, and she's in a hospital bed. But he'll tell you, I'm willing to work with you guys with whatever. Look into Steve Williams.
Okay.
He's going to play it off, but there's too much that's revolved around him and offensive from their falling out, where people in this neighborhood are missing, been beat up, overdosing. He posted a comment about Raymond after me and Raymond filed a statement against Donnie and put him in jail on June 24th for him hitting me. He had gone on Facebook and posted a comment about Mark intentionally giving Raymond fentanyl, and this was a fentanyl house, on social media for whatever reason, and that's not what took place. So to me, my grandfather was a cop for Escambia County. I look into that. That's just not something you would say. I have a run-in with them that I'm still trying to get taken care of, where they were getting illegal HIV and Hep C medicine under my Medicaid number that I no longer have. I was hospitalized in September, and we ended up getting the information that it was overflow. It was going to Jacksonville. He's the one that took me to the bus to do it, and so I called the police on him myself, but the officer that came out refused to take a report. And this was in September, so I stay away from him, but it's too much of a coincidence. Too much of a coincidence.
Did you have any follow-up questions? Okay. So, and just some questions are dumb, some of them aren't, it's just getting a whole lot of information. And obviously it's a crappy time of the day, too. But have you set any fires recently?
No.
Or
no.
Are you anywhere other than the boat?
Nope.
Did you kill anybody?
Nope.
Are you selling dope to anybody?
Nope.
Okay.
I can pass a drug test. You can, test my clothes, whatever. You can even take my scooter if you need to run some tests on it. I don't care.
You're fine. And just in case your PO calls, who is your PO?
Matt Robinson, County Probation.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, well, get you to raise your right hand. Swear and affirm everything that you told me today is true to the best of your knowledge, and
Yes,
that you're
ma'am.
not lying.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Well,
Despite what I'm on probation for, I'm not lying. I promise you. And it wasn't even like that with what I'm on probation for, but that's what it made it seem out to be. But no, that man right there will tell you I will work every tooth and nail with you along the side of this, because whoever's doing it to these people in Florida Town need to stop.
Fair enough.
Like, no matter what these people's past are, no matter what they've done to whomever, that's somebody's child, that's a brother, that's an uncle, that's, it could be a father, mother, whatever. I'm completely against it. But I can tell you, from the time I met that man on October 23rd of 2023, y'all arrested my son. Y'all arrested Damien for almost killing me. And that's when I found out about what's happened at this house. And ever since then, everything comes back to this house. This house and Steve Williams. So please do not overlook it. Before it happens to somebody else.
Yeah.
You're like...
All right. Well, thank you, Crystal.
Thank you.
You go home and get some rest.
I'm going to. Y'all have a good night.
Thank you.
I wasn't going to show up, and then I was like, wait a minute. Who put my name into it? No, just let me go ahead and pull up on it. Hopefully they won't be mad. Thank you.
Thank you.
Detectives canvassed the neighborhood looking for anyone who saw something suspicious.
Does anybody know who it is?
We're not allowed to discuss any extra details, unfortunately. So, do you have any ideas or any thoughts, any concerns?
This is Florida town, everybody. I know has done something shady to somebody, and paranoia takes effect, and
Gotcha. Is anybody here acting paranoid or anything like that? Not that you see. Okay. Well, thank you very much. We'll try and get out of y'all's hair. No guarantee that we're leaving, but yeah, I guess that's it for now. Thank you.
Having confirmed that Crystal is alive, investigators still have not positively ID'd the charred remains. Not having enough information to lay any charges related to the homicide, police arrest Mitch for failure to report a dead body and petty theft.
Hey, where's Mitch?
I think right there. I just
Come on
went
out here,
in.
Mitch.
Sorry.
What do y'all got?
There you go. Not how many of y'all were out here.
Come on out. Come on out.
Huh?
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. He's playing it all for you. Okay. We'll go over that in just a moment. Crystal, what's going on?
I have no idea.
You got to explain it to.
Where's your phone and stuff?
Just walk down here. We'll explain what's going on. You have anything on you that's gonna stick me, choke me, hurt me? Knife on yourself?
Hi, man. Come take a seat. Come take a seat.
Please.
You just, right now, we're going to get stuff figured out. Just get in here where it's warm.
Man, I didn't do anything, man. I promise.
Well, you didn't do anything, and I think that's the problem.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. It is what it is, so I don't care.
Well, I don't want you staying out late. You
I
don't
don't
have
care.
to. Essentially, all it's gonna be is a booking ticket. I'll take care of everything else.
Okay. I mean, if I can, are you good with me just transporting right now? Because
I don't.
We'll see what not.
then yeah, I'll just go ahead and go. Okay.
Get you a bag.
I'm gonna double check with LT.
I don't have his full name, so I can...
Edens, Mitchell Edens.
Mitchell Edens. EDDINS. It's because you didn't tell anybody that you found a body, my dude. That's what I'm being told.
The next day, detectives visit Mitch in jail to conduct a police interrogation with him.
I was scared. I didn't know what to do at the time. And you know how people get in shock, you know, when they see something. And yes, man. But how? This is what I was gonna tell y'all. Okay, before I knew about this, how did Crystal, Mike, and the other people know about it before I did, and they come down there and told us?
Okay. So, since you're here in the jail now, procedures, I gotta read you Miranda, you know? Even though you can walk out the door, I was only able to locate you because you were here, okay? So just kind of go through it all.
Police read Mitch his Miranda rights.
Just procedural stuff, you know? So, you wanna know why Crystal, Mike, and who?
Everybody on that end of the town back there knew about it before we did, because they come up there and told us about it.
When did they come and tell you?
When that Mike come up there, was in a wheelchair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
About what time?
Before I was out there,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, before that, so. I don't know, it got spread out through the neighborhood, I guess. But
Yeah.
you know how it goes.
Oh yeah. Everybody knows everything.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, I wasn't intentionally going in there on purpose or anything for none of that. I didn't even know nothing. This is my first time back out of jail. Like I said, I just got out of here on the 15th of November. And, you know, I wasn't looking forward to this again, you know. But I'm willing to help if I need to help y'all with anything. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I just want to...
So why didn't you tell us that last night?
When Troy, y'all talked to Troy, the other guy?
Troy?
The other guy at the house, Mark's house. Tall guy.
Tory?
Tory.
Okay.
Tory. He mentioned something about it. He said, well, how the hell did Mike know about this and you didn't until now? And I thought about it and I said, well, yeah. I forgot I wasn't jamming and chat. I was still shook up over this, man. I had my first time seeing some shit like that. But I didn't kill nobody. I'll never do that, man. I promise you God on that one.
So why last night say you just kind of walked up on it, but now you're telling me that Mike knew about it before you did? When everything that I'm told, you told Mike.
Mike come and told me about it.
When?
That same day.
What time?
It was around noon time. I was strolling down the road and stopped in every time.
Yeah. So he tells you about the body, then what happens?
I don't do anything but stay there at the house. I don't go nowhere else after that.
Well, no, if he's telling you about the body, you went and saw it after he told you that. So what happened?
I went out there and I seen him. You know how people like to go in the woods and do their little trail thing, or everybody around here goes in the woods and hangs out, or goes in the trails like the Blackwater trails and all they got around here. And that's what everybody does in the neighborhood too. They go out and explore them, you know. And I just happened to see that, and I'm like, oh, what happened here? And I walk in there and see that.
So then Mike didn't tell you?
Yeah, he did tell me.
Well, you're telling me you just kind of wandered around and walked up on it, but Mike told you where to look, so you don't wander up on it.
No, I didn't mean it like wandering. I meant what he told me.
Well, I need some real good clarification because you're the one that's here in jail, not Mike. So I need you to think really hard, and let's go back through the process and tell me what happened. What really happened, because I need your side of the story so that we can come out and say you were being cooperative, okay? If it comes out that you're just feeding us a bunch of BS and that you're a liar and you're coming up with all these stories, I don't know what to tell the public, okay? So I need you, step by step, what you've done and where you've been, especially yesterday and the last couple of days, okay? Can we do that?
Yeah, cool.
Okay. So let's start with yesterday. Tell me about yesterday.
What's
Or, I'm sorry, the day before.
What's today, Tuesday?
Today is Wednesday.
Wednesday. So Monday.
Yeah, let's start at Monday.
Okay, Monday, yeah. Because Tuesday is the day, Monday, I was at the house working. Mark with his house. Grocery stores and back. Up on the Highway 90. You know, went to the store. Never went down that way.
Which grocery store did y'all go to?
I went to Circle K up there and grocery outlet right there.
Do you remember like about what time?
At different times, just, you know, go get cigarettes or drink or something.
What do you smoke?
Cigarettes.
What brand?
Whatever I can afford.
Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah.
If you had a preference, what would you smoke?
Marlboro.
Okay.
Yeah. But that day there, and I was just back to the house and working on the house. And helping Kimmy with the baby, you know, too. And then Tuesday, let's see, Monday, Tuesday, got up in the morning, started working on the house more. Took a break, went to the store again, you know, get some drink, whatever, or whatever anybody needs. I usually run for them, you know. Or if anybody's there, vice versa, you know. Okay, after that, go back to work, come back from the store and go back to work, and then I'll take off from there, and I always I like to go down to the water, you know, see the fishing or something, you know. And then that's what I was going that Tuesday. I was going to George's because Crystal borrowed Mark's chainsaw, and she said, "Well, I left it at George's house." And that was Sunday, I believe, when she come out there for that. And so I said, "Well, Mark, I'll go get it." When she should have brought it back by now. She should have been done with it or let you know something. So if you want me to go get it, I'll go by George's. Well, I went by George's too yesterday, and he wasn't home. So when I left from there, that's when I went down there. I went from the park to Georgia to back down to there. So, and then that's when I seen that. You know.
About what time is that?
I came back, like George said, about 1:10, somewhere in there.
In the afternoon or in the morning?
In the afternoon.
Okay. When did Mike tell you?
Right after I got back from there.
Okay, so you saw him before Mike told
Yeah.
you. Okay. So let's go back a couple more days. What'd you do for Thanksgiving?
Oh, I ate turkey and all there at the house.
Over where?
With Mark's.
At Mark's. Okay. And who all was there?
Just all of us, the same people that were there.
Was there anybody extra? No? Okay. And then we had Mark, Tori, Kimmy, John, and Nancy, and then yourself. Was the little girl there? Okay. So all of y'all are there Thanksgiving. What does everybody do?
Everybody's just cooking and eating, running around the house there. Nobody went anywhere.
Okay. So we move into the evening, Thanksgiving night. What's everybody doing?
Same thing, hanging out at the house.
Does anybody leave to get cigarettes or booze? beer, anything like that?
Drinks. Melon drink.
Okay. So all day Thursday, nobody leaves? Okay. And then anything happen in the middle of the night? So now it's Friday. What happens Friday?
Friday. Same routine, get up, work on the house more in the bathroom. Well, I went to the store that late night for Mark to get him some cigarettes. And I come back, the back door was locked, so I come back and go to the shop back there in Victoria. And hang out with him until daylight time. And then I got back in the house. But it was late. It was when I went to the store then.
Which store?
Circle K.
Circle K.
You on 90 right there.
About what time did you go?
3, 4, something like that.
Friday morning?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And it was to get cigarettes for Mark? Okay. What about for yourself?
No, I didn't have money.
Okay. What does Mark smoke?
305.
305s? What color pack?
Purple.
Purple? Okay. Does he deviate from that at all?
What's that?
Does he ever change what he smokes?
No.
Okay. So you go and get him cigarettes about 3 or 4 in the morning. Come back. Back door's locked. So you go out to the shed, the shop, and hang out with Tori.
Yes, ma'am. Cause he's base stays out there, but it's not cold, you know, he'll stay out there.
Okay. Why not go in the front door?
There's a lot too. Kimmy's room, that's really the baby and her room up front. There's a bedroom up front there in the living room, and that's really their area where they live at up there.
Okay.
And I try not to bother them when the baby's sleeping and all. So
Okay.
I just go in and out the back door. And this is during the day, the baby's awake or something, and you go in and out the front door.
Okay. So you hang out with Tori until daylight, and then what do you do?
I would go in and eat some breakfast or something.
Do you remember what you ate?
I got some oatmeal and stuff.
Okay. And then walk me through Friday. What do you do?
During the daytime?
Yeah.
Same thing, I'll work on it back and forth outside, working on the house, getting wood or something, material for it. I never went anywhere to get no material, just right there, because all at the house. So, back and forth to the shop, yard, to the house.
Okay. And then going into Friday night, what do you do?
Same thing, working all night, and then just when I went to the store that morning, he needed cigarettes. I guess he fell asleep and locked. We always try to keep the doors locked because the baby and all and stuff. So
Yeah.
I'm real leery about kids, man. I don't care whose kids they are. But like that's why I want to solve this problem, because there's somebody running on the loose out here that's doing stupid shit, and they need to be caught.
Yeah.
So.
And then, so you work through the night, and then early morning, I guess Saturday, you go to the gas station again to get cigarettes, or what did you mean by that?
Oh, about Friday, I forgot Friday morning was Saturday, which would be Saturday morning after 12 midnight. Right.
Okay, so Friday morning you go between 3 and 4, and then you go back after midnight.
No. Yeah, that's right. Friday into Saturday after midnight, that's 4 o'clock. Remember I said I went up there, what, at 4 or something? Didn't I just say that?
Yes, 3 to 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I'm getting confused with Friday, which, that's Saturday, that'd be Saturday morning, right?
Okay, so Thanksgiving, Did you go to the gas station the day after Thanksgiving?
Yeah, during the daytime.
During the daytime?
Mhm.
Okay. Do you remember about what time?
Well, that'd be like, I'd say almost noontime or somewhere in there.
Okay.
No.
So about noon on
We
Friday.
always, because the drinks are cheap there, the fountain drinks and things.
Yeah.
They're not sent there.
So Friday afternoonish, you go to the gas station, Circle K. What do you get?
Some drinks,
Okay.
fountain drink.
Do you use cash or how do you pay for it?
Okay.
Okay. And then-
Sometimes food stamp if we have it.
Yeah. And then you come back to the house. Do you go anywhere in between that?
No.
Okay. What do you do when you get back to the house that Friday?
From the store? Just back to work around there. Clean up the yard and stuff.
Mm-hmm. And then what happens Friday night?
Same thing, working on the house.
Mm-hmm.
Just in and out of the house and the yard.
Okay.
Then, that's when Mark needed more cigarettes, so I went up there. He can't hardly walk his feet or
Yeah.
go out. I guess y'all probably seen that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So Friday night after midnight, so into Saturday morning.
Okay,
you
yeah,
went up
that's
there.
when I went up.
Okay.
And back to the house, and then that's when the door was locked, back door. I didn't want to beat on his window or nothing, wake nobody up, so I just walked out to the shop,
Okay. Saturday morning. Okay. So you go out there, now it's daylight, what do you do?
I would get up and go inside and eat breakfast.
Okay. What did you do for the rest of Saturday?
Same thing, I was hung out at the house.
Mm-hmm. And then Sunday?
I went back and forth where Crystal lives right there.
Mm-hmm.
Donnie's mama, I guess. Y'all know that. I go over and check on her.
Okay.
Just back and forth from there to there. Cause I told him I would when he went to jail. I told him I'd go check on him when I got out of here in November.
So you checked on her on Saturday?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How long were you over there?
About an hour or so. I know one time I fell asleep in her chair, in her rocking chair next to her bed, and one night, and I got up and went back to the house.
What night was that?
I was after Thanksgiving. I know it was one of them. I know it wasn't Friday night. I think it was Monday.
Monday night?
On Monday.
And that's when you fell asleep in the chair?
Mm-hmm.
Did you stay there Monday night?
Yeah, at her house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did in her chair right there in her bedroom.
Okay. So.
And she told me, she said, "I'm glad you got up for my daughter got." But she knew I was there too, though. Her daughter did.
Who's her daughter?
Stefan. That's her name.
Stefan.
Stefan.
Okay. And why would she be bothered that you were there?
No, she wouldn't be, but I grew up with her too out around town.
Mm-hmm.
Being here. I'm from Pensacola originally.
Yeah.
I moved here in 1991.
Yeah.
Back then, so that's how long I've been out here.
Mm-hmm.
My grandparents, my daddy's parents.
Yeah.
They're dead now, but they passed away.
Mm.
My dad's still alive and my mama, they're in Pensacola.
Yeah. So, Thanksgiving, nobody leaves. You all stay there at Mark's house. Friday morning, nobody leaves. Friday afternoon, you go and get cigarettes. Correct? And correct me if I'm wrong, okay? You get cigarettes, you come back. And then super early Saturday morning, late Friday night, you go back to the store, get cigarettes. And then you come back. Okay? And then that Saturday, is that when you go and check on Donnie's mom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Went back. And then I guess when she said one of them Saturday night and Sunday morning, I fell asleep, woke up that Sunday morning, went back to the house.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what happens all day Sunday?
Sunday, just hanging out of the house still, working on the house, the
Mhm.
yard.
Okay. And then Monday?
Monday, same deal, working on the house, checking on her back and forth, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because Crystal's in and out of there, you know. Donnie's gone to jail, her in jail.
Mm-hmm.
And Stefan, her daughter lives, I don't know where she lives, but somewhere off 90 down there. And she comes and checks on her when she gets off of work and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, she told me she appreciated me coming over there looking in on her.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Me, you know.
And then what happens Tuesday?
Tuesday, I get up, same deal, working on the house, go to the store, come back and work on the house again, and then after that, I went down there and I told Mark I'd go by George's to get the saw, you know, chainsaw, and I went by there and then I went down around, because, you know, where George lives on Diamond Street, okay? You know where Diamond and Stevens Street is there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go up past Stevens and take a right, the first road to the right. He lives down there all the way to the end.
Okay.
In the camper on the left. There's a mobile home trailer up here on the hill, and then his camper's right there.
Okay.
And I met him through Crystal
Mm-hmm.
before, so. And I went up there and knocked on the door, and nobody was there, so I left.
Okay.
You know, it's on a bicycle.
What's your bicycle look like?
It's that one with the red rims on it, the one I was sitting out there outside last night.
Okay.
Got red rims on the tire.
Okay. So then you leave George's, and where'd you go?
You know, from George's, you know, there's the power lines right there behind his house. A lot of times some people cut through there and go out to Kimberly Road out that way, but I didn't do that. I went back out the way I came and down Kimberly and came back around by the park and went that way. I went from Diamond to Kimberly down that way to the park.
Okay. And who did you say told you?
Mike.
Mike? And when did he tell you about it?
After I got back.
Okay. So prior to that, you had no idea there were. Okay.
I know you're anxious, but do me a favor and don't pick your fingernails, okay?
Right.
I appreciate you.
And
That's what
I
do it too, I'm just saying. We don't want to do that right now, but.
so what made you stop right there?
I had to pee for one thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I walked up in there, like I said, you know, I know you said there was a porta potty there, but I don't want to get in no trouble being in that place there either, but so I started, got off in there, so nobody could see me, they drove by while I was peeing.
Mm-hmm.
But I walked on, I seen it, and that's when I walked in, and I looked, and I walked on in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I look over and I seen that. And it freaked me out a little bit, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And then I left.
But Mike told you it was there? But he didn't tell you until after you got back?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So...
Because that's when Tori said, well, how does Mike know about all this before you did? If that's, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I said, hell if I don't know. Because he come out there and said that when Mike came by, and said, I guess I was in the house working, but Mike come in there and was talking to him, and that's some hey, you know about this down there, and it's like, no, or whatever. I don't know what exactly they said, but he just said Mike knew about it before I did.
Okay. Is there anybody that you know in Florida town that has a gun?
Not that I know of.
Okay. What about anybody in the house where you're staying?
None there.
Okay. Do you know of anything that looks like a gun that's there?
At the house?
Mm-hmm. What about in the shop? Okay. What about Crystal? Do you know if she has a gun, or?
I have no idea.
Okay. What about Mike?
I don't know either.
Okay. So everyone you know, you don't know whether or not they have a gun?
No.
Okay. And to your knowledge, there's no guns in the house?
None that I know of.
To talk to Tori, where did y'all hang out?
In that whole shop back there.
Mm-hmm.
In the shop.
Okay. Was there a particular spot where y'all were just sitting? Because I was in there last night, so I kind of have a general knowledge of the layout.
Back there, and where he sleeps at.
Okay. Where's he sleep?
Back there in the back of the shop.
Mm-hmm.
Where TV and all is back there.
Okay, that's where y'all are hanging out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you don't remember seeing anything that looked like guns?
Oh, the one that's hanging on the thing there? Yeah, that toy gun or whatever the hell it's supposed to be. Yeah, I've seen that.
Okay.
But nothing real with, like, real bullets and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I can't be around that shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a lot of things we shouldn't be around, and we are anyways. You know.
There.
Yeah. And then, has anybody during that time frame, other than Mike, told you about, or, you know, someone's missing a scooter?
Because it's the exact same one. Even Kim said that. It's the exact same.
Yeah, it was identical.
It's the exact same one that she has.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I thought somebody stole it and I dropped it there or whatever. And I was trying to get a hold of her at the time. And I had no phone because I had no time because I just got out of jail in November. And I would have to go to Wi-Fi wherever I'm going.
Yeah.
You know, if I want to get on the phone. And I asked Mark if when he does talk to her on his phone, or he called or text her to ask her about forgot to ask her. And then he said that's when she was at the doctor's office or something yesterday. You know.
Okay. And then I do have your phone. I tried to put it in airplane mode earlier, but I need a passcode to do that. And that way it's so that your phone doesn't get messed up and things like that. Do you mind providing the passcode for it? So I can just put it in airplane mode and stuff?
Well, y'all want to look at it, and I know y'all want to see.
Well, I would have to do a search warrant for that. Yeah. So I can't just go in there and look
I
at
don't
it.
mind telling you, I have nothing to hide in there, because I don't have none of that shit.
Yeah. And then, so Mark told you that Crystal had a doctor's appointment. What day?
Yesterday.
Okay. So here's my dilemma. Okay. Not a single soul in that house told me that Mike told them about the body. It was all you. So I feel like that information, you're just afraid to come forward because of why you're in the jail, failure to report, you know, a body. Which is, I mean, reasonable. You're trying to come up with something else because you don't want to be here. I get it. But not a soul mentioned that Mike told them first. And, I mean, you knew we were out there for hours after we talked to you. Talked to everybody in the house. Even Tori. Tori said you told him first, not Mike. So I feel like there's something else you're not telling me.
No, I seen it first, but did you hear about this? And I said, yeah, I've been heard about it.
Who said that?
Mine.
Okay. So when did Mike tell you that?
When he come over there the other day.
About what time?
I'm not sure what time. Whenever it was afternoon time, it was in the evening time. Cause he was in a hurry to come by and he stopped and going to see Daphne, his girlfriend, whatever. She had him. Up on the store or wherever they were at.
Yeah. So why would they tell me that? Who is it? Jason, we think is the one that we're looking for. Yeah. Was there an issue between you and Jason?
I don't even know Jason.
Was there someone else hanging out at the house that you just didn't know at Mark's house? Yeah, you just didn't know who they were.
No.
Okay.
Not while I was there.
What about? Do you know anybody named Trey, a black guy? Or do you know any black guys that would come to that house?
Tremaine or Tremaine, easily.
Okay.
But I haven't seen him in God knows how long. Years.
Okay.
Yeah, but nobody recent.
No reason.
Okay.
And you're saying that you've never met Jason?
I know Jason, but I don't hang out with him like I do.
But Jason come over to the house, didn't he?
Not while I was there.
No? So Jason and Mark didn't get into something and you got there in between them?
They said that he used to live in that shop a long time ago. Back there. According to Mark and him, but in Troy, but I wasn't there at that time whenever he was around.
So why are they saying that you were there? Because something happened between Jason and Mark, and you intervened at some point in some way, shape, or form. We weren't there, so we wouldn't know. And then you and Jason were anything. So what happened with them?
No, me and Jason never be. Like I said, I don't hang out with him like I do with them at the house.
How often do you hang out with Jason or talk to him or see him? Me and Tori seen Jason the other night up there on Jernigan Road where he stays at.
Where's that at? If you're coming off of 90 where Burger King is, in Jernigan Road, turn right there. If you're coming from Pace, be on the right. But when you get on Jernigan Road, it's a white house and on the left behind the church right there.
Okay, so if I'm coming down Jernigan, I'm going straight down like this. I go this way to the left?
It'll be on the left.
Right on Jernigan?
Yes, sir. On Jernigan.
And he lived in a white house back there?
It's a block house. That's the last part we seen him at. Okay. And apparently it wasn't Jason. Because Crystal said, she come in and said, oh, it was, okay. Whenever y'all guys was out there talking to Tori at the time, Crystal called Mark's phone. Okay. Supposedly, and I was sitting there on Mark's bed when Kimmy answered the phone. Alright? And she said she knew about all the that's going on and know who did it or know who told her of what happened. But she thought it was Jason and it wasn't Jason because Tori found out that it wasn't him.
So when you're saying she found out it wasn't Jason, that you saw isn't Jason?
No.
That's somebody else?
Somebody else.
Okay, so Jason stays at that Jernigan house then?
Yes, sir. That's the last place I seen him. That's the first time I seen him in years.
How long ago was that?
When I seen him? Before all this happened.
How long ago? You said you just saw him the other day. What day was it?
Sunday.
So you saw him Sunday around what time?
About 10 or 11 o'clock at night.
Was it just you that saw him,
You know,
or you
we
with
went
someone?
toward him too.
Okay. Did y'all socialize with him?
Yeah, we was sitting there at the house with him for a minute.
The one on Journey?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so y'all sat up at his house and had a conversation?
Mm-hmm.
What y'all talk about?
But they were talking over there, because they were working on the bike. We stopped there because the bike needed charging, you know, the battery on Mark's electric bike. They all got, not the same one, the black one, but they got the white one. You seen the white one that was in there, and that one, and Tori has one too, a different one.
Okay, so they work on that little electric bike scooter thing.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there smoking a cigarette, you know, because I don't wander around people's places, but I don't know. It ain't mine. I don't complain around.
Okay.
I seen
did you interact with him?
No, I just said hey to him, and he said, "Oh, I remember you from a long time ago," and that was it.
Do you remember what he was wearing?
He had like a big bomber jacket on.
Bomber jacket?
Yeah.
Okay. You know what shoes, what color?
No, not really. Because he sat down most of the time. He had the jacket on. And he was sitting down at some table underneath the carport there.
Okay.
Why didn't you tell me that a minute ago?
What's that?
That you saw, that you went and hung out with somebody Sunday night.
Well, that's why I'm trying to get my memory back, because my memory's bad. Unless I've seen you face or know, then I can, oh yeah, I remember then now.
Okay.
But I wasn't lying. I wasn't trying to lie about anything. I was just trying to remember.
Well, it's not looking good because every time we ask you a question, you give me one answer. Oh, I just hung out at the house and worked on the renovation, went to the gas station and came back. And now you're telling me you and Tori went somewhere and you're having a full-on conversation with Jason 10, 11 o'clock at night. How'd y'all get over there to that house?
Well, bicycle.
Okay. So...
Well, we wasn't really going to his house to start with. We were going up to work on somebody, Nancy's sister's door for her in the bathroom door. And then the battery ran dead, and we was almost there up past the Hardys and all. And we turned around, he said, well, I know somebody's house we can go to, I can charge the battery up, and then that's where we went to. We didn't go directly there on our journey. We were going to Nancy's sister's house.
Okay. Battery just happened to die, Jason's house was the closest.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So y'all go in there, y'all just plug it in and sit around and talk?
No, well, I'm outside the whole time.
That's what I'm saying. But y'all plug in his...
Well, he plugged the scooter in. I'm sitting on my bike waiting on him to go to Nancy's house.
About how long you think that took?
Not long. It's like maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes.
30 minutes, 40 minutes? Okay. And while y'all are there, all three of y'all have a conversation?
I just say hey to him and that's it. And him and Tori were talking over there underneath the carport. I was sitting out there on the bike in the driveway.
So you're on a bicycle?
Is your bike the one with the orange or the red wheels?
Well, that's Nancy's. I borrowed it. That's her.
So, but when I talk to Nancy, and I'm going to confirm this, she's going to tell me that it was okay for you guys to be going to her sister's house at 10 o'clock at night to fix a door.
Yeah.
You know, that doesn't sound plausible at all.
No, it doesn't, but that's what it was.
When do you sleep?
I sleep all the time.
How do you know where Nancy's sister is?
I didn't. She told us where to get there. She told us how to get there. I didn't. I never knew where she was. I didn't even met her sister till then.
Did y'all ever make it there?
Yeah.
Y'all fix the door?
No, we didn't fix the door because there was other shit going on there, so she took us back to the house.
What else was going on?
I don't know. We didn't even go inside. We get there.
Were they having like an argument or something?
I don't know. It was her in there and somebody else. We didn't even go in Nancy's sister's house.
Where's she live at?
Go up there, where the Shell station is by Pace High School.
Okay.
Red light, take a right there with Attaway.
Attaway?
Attaway and,
That White Road? Or is it before that?
no, it's after White Road. You go, turn right at the red light, which is Attaway, and it's, 3 roads to the right on the corner. It's a trailer. It's, Helsing or something, it starts with H.
If you're at the light where the Shell gas station is, and you're coming north on West Spencerfield,
From 90, yes, sir.
and you're going all the way up to the Shell gas station, you turn right where essentially the gas station is right here, then you go down this way, right?
Yeah, take it right at the light.
And then 3 streets down on the right-hand side.
There's a little trailer park right there on the right, and then a road, and then another road to the right. On the corner lot, it's a corner trailer.
What color?
The trailer? That was dark, so I don't know, but they had a little porch over it.
You got a bunch of cars parked over there?
One car and her car, Nancy's sister's car.
What kind of car is that?
Like a silver SUV looking type van with a hatchback on it.
Okay. And y'all just got there, she decided she didn't need your help no more, bring you back?
Yes, sir. Put the bike in the back of the van and brought us back to the house.
Why didn't she need your help?
She said her sister was already in the shower. It was something to do with her bathroom. I don't know, Tori asked me to come help him. She asked Tori first to come and work on the shit, and then Tori asked me to come and help him with it, so I went with him. And when we got there, she said no need in doing it. She's already in the shower and whatever, the door had or something. And so she brought us back home. I'm sure they probably didn't tell y'all that part either.
No, but you didn't either until now.
I know, but I'm trying to give y'all everything I know.
Okay. What happened after that? She dropped you back
Just
off?
dropped us back off and that's it. Stayed at the house.
And what day was that?
Sunday or Monday, one of them days.
So, what you had seen, and you think there's a killer out there now. What should happen when we find the killer?
Like, what do you mean? Like, what should happen to him? Or her? Whoever? Maybe? Put him in jail?
Yeah. And you don't know who did it?
Don't know, I swear to God, on my dead grandmother, I don't know.
Do you know who it is?
No, I do not.
Okay. So let's talk about it again, because you're still missing something.
I don't understand.
You went from, neither do we, that's why we're going to keep going over it until we get there. Okay.
I want to give y'all everything.
You made it all on your own.
Yes.
Nobody told you nothing.
No.
And
so
this was the first time you'd seen the trail?
Yes.
You never?
Never.
Not one time. Aside from this day, you have never been before.
I've been to, but not that particular part of the woods.
Okay. So when you go to walk in, you see the...
You see it when you first walk a little bit.
Okay. What do you think about the first ones?
Well, I'm thinking somebody might have been camping down there or something. Or...
Okay. Then you said you went a little further where you was right.
Yes, sir, to left and right.
So you had to take a piss. Why didn't you just go to that first left right there?
I don't know. The mud ruts in the ground and water was in that mud.
Well, why not just take a piss right there? Because at that point, you can't be seen from the road.
I did.
But
well, you told us that you went up and off to the right where you saw that
scooter.
That scooter.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you told us. You didn't tell us that you stopped there and you took a piss right there. So did you take a piss there, or did you walk up to where the scooter was?
I took a piss there and then walked up.
Okay. Where at there? So if you can you get a piece of paper? Show me.
What you talking about?
Draw me the way to look at you, and where you stopped to take a piss, and where you got the scooter.
Okay, it was right here, right? And right at the, before this, I stopped right there and pissed.
Right in the middle.
Yeah.
You didn't pull off to a side, pee on a tree or bush, and nothing. You stopped right in the middle of that tree.
I just pulled to the right there, turned around and pissed.
So you turned around facing back the road, or you turned around facing this tree line?
Back toward the road.
Okay. So you walked, because you didn't want to on the road, but you made it all the way up to where it parts just to turn around and take a piss, facing the road?
Turn around, yeah, I stopped right there, turn around and pissed.
Why turn around and pee when you could just drop your pants right there?
You mean like stop?
Yeah, like why did you turn around, face the road to take a piss when you're walking in a secluded area where you can just take a piss?
I don't know.
Okay. So what happened after you took this piss right here?
I stopped and looked both ways. Decided which way to go, and to the left it was the mud ruts there, and the way it kind of looked more watery on that side.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I seen, and that's when I seen that.
Okay. Now, use this again and show me where you saw that scooter.
Okay.
And if you need to flip the page over or what have you, it's not a problem.
Okay. When I stopped there and I turned to the right, I walked up. Let's see, I turned to the right here, the trail. And I looked and then.
Okay. What'd you see first? Okay. What'd you do when you saw the scooter? Was it daylight at this time?
Yeah, it was daylight.
Okay. So you turn this corner, see this scooter, walk right over to it and pick it up. You did not notice.
I looked over there and I seen it, and then I dropped the scooter back down and I looked at it again and I seen, and I hauled at it.
What else did you see? Describe what you saw.
I seen, that's just man, I make nightmares about it now.
Okay. How far away? Are you still standing here with this scooter?
Yeah.
So you were standing where the scooter was and you can see. Okay. How close did you?
Within eye distance.
Okay. So how close would you say? Because this is where the scooter is.
Mm-hmm.
How much closer did you get?
Because eye distance to you is different for him. He wears glasses.
Okay.
You know, so eye distance, I can see, the paper on the wall over there, and that's 20 feet, so.
I didn't touch anything.
How
I
much closer did you get?
Anything.
How much closer did you get?
A couple more feet.
Okay. So from about where? If you had to put a dot on here, this is your scooter.
That's the scooter. It's probably about right in the middle between.
Okay. Now, when you standing there and you looking at this, are you standing off to the side so that you're looking pretty much or up? And you couldn't tell anything else on it?
I'm sorry, I didn't tamper with it, and I bothered to look over and look like this or none of that. I just seen that, and
I'm talking about in general. Did you see anything else on the ground?
no.
Okay.
Were you, when you stopped there to take a leak, were you smoking?
I did on the way out. Yeah.
Okay.
I lit a cigarette when I got to the end of the trail there.
Did,
Back to the road.
was it a new pack? Did you open a new pack?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I smoke them cigar things too.
Yeah.
Cigarettes.
When you got done and you saw this, you went home, right? Did you stop anywhere on the way home?
No, I went straight to the house.
You didn't go to nobody else's house? You didn't talk to nobody on the way? You were just toting a scooter? When you get home, who's the first person you talk to? Tori? Okay, what'd you tell Tori?
I told him, I said, man, I've seen something wasn't supposed to see or didn't want to see. And then I told him, he's like, oh my God, and he seen how shocked I was, in shock and all, and he said, well, we need a call, I was like, well, what do I do? This is my first time in my whole ever life, 46 years, that I've seen some shit like this. And he said, well, you need to call her. They're eventually gonna be here to see you. And
Yeah?
Okay.
well, I was scared, man. I swear to God, man. I was scared.
It's not an easy situation.
No,
it's
it's
not
not.
something you deal with daily. Okay.
No, it's not.
But either way, we still got to go through all these motions now.
Yeah, man.
The information you should have gave us a while when we talked to you the first time around. All right. So now we have to really dig into this to try and figure out who was where at what time and what they did.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who did it.
That's it. I'm not accusing you. Okay.
I
But I am
because I would
100%.
never do nothing like that unless you try to
I'm
hurt me.
accusing you.
I am 100% trying to figure it out.
I think you did it, and you don't want to tell us.
I swear I didn't do it.
Then who
I
did?
don't know who did.
Who is it?
Who's who? I don't know.
You know something.
No, I don't. Crystal's got to know something. She's the one that said she knew who told her about it, who the body was, and she talking about it was Jason, and come find it wasn't Jason because Tori called him and found out that it wasn't him.
When did Tori call and find
When
out
I
it wasn't
was out
Jason?
there talking to everybody, and
How does he know it's not Jason?
because he said that worked with, that he talked to him, he worked with, he was at work with him that day.
Who?
The guy that lives at the house with Jason, I guess.
So Jason has a roommate out
Yeah, I don't know all these guys.
there? See this, man, you give a little bit, and then you don't give what we need you to tell us, and then you double back later. Now all of a sudden Jason got a roommate. Like, I'm trying to see it from your perspective and understand what you're going through, but it's just not sitting. It's just not. So you talk to Tori.
Well, we're out there, and he tells you Jason's at home because he was at work today.
He said that Jason was not there at the scene, at the body. It wasn't him because he was seen at work with whoever he works with.
And that's coming from Tori.
Yeah.
So when we talk to Tori later, that's the same thing he's gonna tell us.
And he should.
Not it should, it's either he will or he won't. There's a big difference. And right now the difference is you're in a jail and nobody else is.
Right. That's what he told me. That's what he said. I made a phone call and it said that it's not Jason because he was seen at work with whoever the hell he works with. I don't know who that is. I try not to have too many friends because they're like this.
Well, you also walk up on you don't call it in. Friends don't believe you. They don't call it in. And you don't say anything until we show up. And initially it's you told everybody about and now today it's no, Mike already knew about it. He told you when you got back to the house. Oh yeah, I knew it was there.
Yeah, somebody did.
So far, you're the only one that knows. That's a problem.
I didn't do it. I don't even know who this is.
Oh man, You may not know. You may know who it is, and you scared not to say nothing. Okay? Being scared in a situation you've never been in, I get it. Okay? What we need from you is information. Whether you did it or not, I need this information because somebody's family.
That's right. I would want to know too.
Okay. So tell me, how is it that you went from the guy in the wheelchair, is that David?
Mike.
Mike.
I didn't know that's his
Okay.
middle name.
Guy in the wheelchair told you about me, but you don't want to run around telling people.
You don't
So
see a problem?
you went home and told, what, 4 other people? 3 other people?
Yeah, Tori, and then Barrett Rex.
And then your man Michael show up and he's talking to you about it? Like, did he show up first and tell you, then you went out there to be nosy and see what happened? Or did you find blast it around so everybody know, and then your man show up and he want to talk to you about it?
Because you didn't really squat last night other than you magically been on so you go take a leak deep in the woods.
Help me help you. What is it?
I knew about it first.
Okay. How did you know about it?
Because I rode around my bike around there, and like I said, well, I went to George's first, and then I left from there because he wasn't there, and I went down there. Generally, because I always go to the park down there sometimes. Just go fishing or whatever in the water. But I went to take a break really from working on the house. But I just go over there first. And I got scared and said, hey, what do I do? I found there's something I shouldn't have seen or that shouldn't even be there. And what do I do? Well, I think you need to call somebody.
So who do you call? Okay. Then what happens?
But from what point?
Come on, man. What happens when you get home? You talked to Tori already. We know you did.
Oh, I talked to Tori.
What happened after that?
That's when Mike came by that afternoon.
Okay.
And
What exactly did Mike say?
And he come up and said, hey, how you doing? And I said, hey, did you hear about or know what happened? And he said, what? And then I told him.
Okay. Was this done in front of the house?
Right beside the house right there, yeah.
Okay. Is it done where the cameras are pointing at you?
Yeah.
Okay. Would that be on the cameras? Something?
Yes.
That conversation? Y'all got a voice on that?
I don't know if it's voice or not. I don't even know if it's got a SIM card to it, but it's cameras in the Mark's room.
Okay. So go ahead and tell me what Mike said.
I said, hey, what y'all doing? I said, nothing. He said, I said, what are you doing? He said, I'm waiting on you. I gotta go meet Daphne up here at the store or something. And then I said, hey, did you hear about what happened or what's going on? And there's a lot of shit feels creepy in the neighborhood or whatever. You know how people talk, gossip. And I said, yeah, well, I found something I shouldn't have seen or that shouldn't even be there. And then I told him about it.
Okay, so he never told you that there was a lie.
So why lie?
I'm not lying, I don't know. It's just...
No, you did. You did, and I'm trying to be real respectful and understand the pressure you under.
Yeah,
but you told us that he told you first. That's literally the first thing you told us.
And not just us. The deputy that transported you up here, you told him that. So it's not just one time you've said that, it's at least twice. Which is completely different from when we talked to you last night, which you appeared quite forthcoming. And then, because Mike is saying he learned the information from you, he's not owning up that he found. Could he even get his wheelchair back there?
Possibly.
Why do you say that?
mean, I don't know, it's pretty hard through there until you get down in there.
Okay. So you talked to Crystal while we're there. Crystal tells you she knew all about this.
No, I didn't talk to her when I was there. She was on the phone. I didn't talk to Crystal till I came outside to tell y'all when y'all was talking to Tori in the car.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I came out and said, hey, Crystal, I want to let y'all know she was just on the phone with Mark's phone with Kimmy. I'm sorry, Mark was out there talking to y'all first. After y'all talked to Tori first. Mark came out and y'all talked to him. That's when she called. I was sitting in the room and she called Mark's phone. And Kimmy answered the phone. And I sat there and listened to the whole thing.
What did she say?
She was on the phone and said that, she told Kimmy that she knew somebody had told her what happened and who she thought it was, which was supposed to have been Jason, but it wasn't. Well, if she knew all this beforehand, why in the hell she called y'all to start with?
Because Mike told her, because you told Mike.
Because she's saying she knew before where I'm getting at is she knew it before I did.
Why didn't you tell us?
Obviously. Because that's what I was trying to get through the whole thing, is with the scooter deal, is we were trying to get a hold of her all day long. And supposedly she's at the doctor's and never called back, and Mark never did ask her about the scooter at the time, until she pulls up on hers that night, last night.
But we are at your house where you're staying for 3 hours, if I remember correctly. And during that time frame is when she makes the phone call and you hear this information. This is before we leave the house. Why didn't you come and say anything to us?
That's how I did. That's why I came out. I remember I told you, because Mark was already in the car, and I guess he was talking to the officer or something, and he was getting in the back door, and I said, hey, I need to tell you about Crystal, just was on the phone, remember?
I remember you trying to get my attention, but I remember having to get in the car to talk to you.
Remember I said, hey, Crystal just told on the phone to Kimmy that she knew who, what happened and where it was and all that shit.
No. I remember you getting my attention, but I remember getting in the car to get back into interviews.
Because you said, well, we'll find out because we're talking to her now.
No, because Mark went in to get his phone number for Crystal, and that's when Crystal pulled up.
Yeah, I remember you saying you needed to tell me something. Yeah, but I rember saying
because Kimmy just got off the phone with her, and she called Mark's phone, and Kim answered it, and I said, and then she walked in the living room. She's like, and I said, well, I'm gonna go out here and tell them what she just told you. I'm gonna go tell them right now.
I don't understand how that's possible when she was standing there with another deputy. And then she got in the car with us because once we were done, we walked right over to the car and said, you can come over here and sit down.
That's before she showed up when they were talking. And that's how come she showed up right after that. Right after the phone call.
You see, when we talked to her initially, she didn't come over willingly and was like, hey, I gotta talk to you, I gotta talk to you. I had to invite her to my car. And she talked to me no problem, but it wasn't like she was dying to talk to me. I mean, she's sitting there having a whole conversation with an FHP trooper and then one of our deputies, but she's not talking about, oh my gosh, I heard that.
Kimmy's wanting to talk to her, so y'all can ask her.
Well,
Kimmy thinks you did it.
We are going to ask everybody. I mean, that's literally what we are doing. The only person's story who is not making sense, let me finish please.
Sorry.
The only person's story who has not made sense right now is yours.
Well, let's make sense.
That's what we're trying to do, but every time we start some shit, go back and you change it to something else, then you
Because
add a person or you take away
that's
a
because
person.
I want y'all to know everybody, every detail, every step
Well,
that
that's
I
why-
know, that I've seen, and that.
That's
no
why when
more.
we first came in here, I said, let's go back, let's go back, let's go back. Okay, let's
But
start
see,
here.
I've been in a car wreck, so I've had
Me too, I've been in lots.
bad injuries. So
My man, I got blown up and hit my head on a Humvee tow bar.
God, dog.
Alright, so I don't want to hear I've been in a wreck. Okay, I really don't. I want to
I'm not making excuses either.
Well, that's exactly what you're doing.
Are you using again and that's what's going on? If that's what's going on, it is what it is. I can't charge you because you've already done the dope. And again, like I said before, I'm not the dope police, I don't care. But if that's what's going on and that's what everybody's hiding, I need to know, and it's gonna be a better explanation.
Oh yeah,
I don't know.
we're doing dope, yeah.
When? And what are you using?
Ice.
Okay. How often?
Well, I just started back when I got out of jail.
Okay. So for about 2
Stupid.
weeks. Yeah, but you know, you're not the only one that does it. So who all is smoking ice with you?
Everybody.
Okay. So everybody in that house is smoking ice. Okay. And where are y'all smoking it at?
Inside. No.
With that little girl in there?
No. In another room.
Okay. Where's the ice at in the rooms? Or in the house or in the shed or wherever? Where's the ice?
And put up. Whoever got it, I don't have it. I just smoke it in. Wherever they put it at, I don't know. They keep it on them.
They who?
Everybody that has it at the time. Not everybody has it at one time. I'm just saying whoever had it.
How often have you smoked in the last week? Since Thanksgiving?
Pretty regular.
Okay. And when I say smoke, I mean ice, not cigarettes. Okay. So, pretty regular, multiple times a day, once a day, like, how often?
Multiple times.
Okay. Is that why you're not really sleeping? Okay. I'm not an idiot.
I never thought he was. Any one of you.
Well, you thought you could pull one over on us. That's why you're coming up with the
I
stories.
promise I wasn't trying.
I told you last night if you're doing dope, I didn't care.
I did hear that part, but it just.
I get it. So, who all have you been smoking with the last couple of days? And I need you to try really hard to be very specific and clear.
The same people that's in the house.
So, all 5 of y'all are smoking.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, if we were to do a piss test on all 5 of y'all, not a single one of y'all is going to pass.
No.
Okay. And when y'all smoke, what room are y'all smoking in?
Outside to the shop in the back bedroom.
Okay.
No, not the front.
Who else is coming over to the house to smoke? Because I know it's not just y'all in the house. I mean, that house has a reputation in Florida town.
Obviously it does.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Well, I mean, it did before. I mean, that house has always had a reputation, at least for the last decade. You know that, deputies know that, and everybody who wants something knows that. So who else was showing up at the house?
Crystal comes over there.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name? Goddamn, what's his name? Bald-headed dude, a white dude, and his girlfriend comes over there.
Raymond
Raymond.
and Leanne?
Mm-hmm.
When's the last time you saw them?
I know Mark remembers because I asked him about him if he'd seen him the other night before it happened. Or after it happened, I mean. What's today, Wednesday? Friday or Saturday night, we come over. Saturday night, I think.
Who was that? I'm sorry.
Raymond
Okay.
and his girlfriend.
What y'all talking about?
Oh man, they just come over to get to do something or some ice and shit. And background.
Who else?
But there aren't nobody that I know of except for Raymond and his girlfriend comes in and out at night over there during the day sometimes too.
Just to come over here and smoke? Okay. What about Jason?
Like I said, I ain't seen him but that one time that night. That's it.
Anybody ever talk bad to you about him?
No.
No, you just form your own opinion on him?
I don't have a problem with him. Me and him never had a problem.
Y'all never beat
I've
him?
known him from a long time ago, you know, since I moved out here.
And y'all never beef?
Never, sir, never.
Who's beefing out there?
I want to know too. I don't know.
No, you know.
The whole neighborhood, I guess.
Normally when someone's beefing and you guys are all in the same realm, you know who's beefing with who.
Like, you mean fighting and all this shit?
Who's pissed off at who?
Apparently it seems like everybody's pissed off with everybody. I don't know who. I don't know if it's gang members or
There ain't no gang members in
whatever's
Florida
going
town.
on. I know that, but I'm just being general speaking.
Well, I don't want general speaking. I want to know who's that.
Yeah, that. Yeah, I know. I don't know. That's what I want to know too. Who it is. I would like to know.
What have you
It could have
heard?
been one of my friends, you know.
What have you heard the last several days? Who's missing? Who's beefing? Who got in a fight? Who's who? You've heard something.
No, all I know is that the people I hang out with, I don't hardly leave that house, but right there.
The people you hang out with Jason. The people you hang out with Mike. The people you hang out with Chris. You guys all hang out together. One dirtbag house hangs out with another dirtbag house because you guys go back and forth with the dope because of whoever has it. What do you know that you are not telling me? I'm gonna find out one way or
I know you
another.
are, but I don't understand what you want to know other than find out who the killer is and just.
You're not about to tell me, I don't know diddly squat, I'm just in here smoking meth by myself, sometimes with other people, and then I'm tearing apart a bathroom.
That's been meaning to be done because the floor is falling in on the damn thing.
But you're not gonna tell me you don't know anything. You know who is beefing amongst your friend group.
Well, I guess they're all beefing with each other because I just came into the picture when I got out of jail 4 or 5 months ago. I've been in jail for the last 5, 6 months. I had 180 days in here to do. And I ain't been around there since I got out.
Who has a gun? You know who has a gun. People aren't gonna sit there and do dope and nobody's got a gun. I'm not a fool.
I never say he was, and I never would think that. And I don't know who has a gun.
People for a couple of days, going everywhere with Mr. Tory, doing what y'all gotta do, all smoking dope together, and you can sit here and honestly tell me that you have not seen one person with a gun.
No, sir, other than what was hanging in there in this shop out there, which it was like an air pistol or something. She beat these out of it. I honest to God, I swear on my kids' life that
I think you're lying to me.
No, respectfully, you swore on your mama that you gave us all the information. You didn't.
Brother, I really don't know who's got a gun. I swear to God on everything.
Well, then you're gonna be the dumbest drug addict I've ever met. Because I can go to another group and they'll be able to tell me who in their group has the gun.
I would too if I'd seen one. I've never seen one in that little group I've been working around there.
What about that lady that comes over, the one with the scooter?
Crystal.
Crystal? I've never seen her with none.
You never seen her with a gun?
Not now, not before, no time.
I feel like we just talking in circles with you, woman. Like, it's like you almost there, like you almost gonna say something.
It's all in circles,
But you
bro.
are, that's exactly what you're doing, right?
But I don't know what else to give y'all, that's all I know.
The truth?
I'm giving y'all the truth.
You're not, because every time we talk, give it about 5 minutes, you give me new information. Some of this junk you could have told me last night, it would have been a whole lot easier.
I know, but I wasn't clearly thinking last night, man.
Did you smoke last night?
Yes.
What time?
Before y'all was right there.
How long before?
Hours before or during the day, night.
So just to be clear, Mike, the guy in the wheelchair, did not come up to you and tell you that they...
Who did you hear it from?
Who did I hear it from?
There's a reason you went out there. You heard that something was out there. That's why you were there. That's why your story is not making sense. It's too convenient to walk up on it. What did you hear and from who?
That's the thing, I didn't hear from anyone. I rode up there and on it. I just went by there.
If you were a 7-year-old little boy, I believe you. But I believe you heard something.
Nobody told me anything about no. Now I know this big body's been found in Baghdad over here. You know, I heard about that when I was in jail. But now all of a sudden in Florida town. But,
Who do you know rides around in these little scooters? How many people have you seen around in Florida town?
Just Crystal, honestly.
That's the only person that you saw with a scooter.
That I saw with my own eyes, yes.
You never seen somebody at the park when you go out there and kick it?
No.
You never seen anybody while you walking around, riding around on your bike? You never seen another person riding a scooter?
You're lying.
Other than Mark and them, but that's not the same scooter she's on. That same scooter I found is exactly like hers.
You give it back to her, or does she owe you something?
Showing me
Well, if she's complaining or she's not reaching out that her scooter's stolen, missing, or what have you, and you just conveniently walk up on it and you're like, oh, let me get this back to her. Really?
I'm trying real hard to believe you, my man. I am, but it's just not there. It's just not there. There is no way that you thought it was a good idea to leave George's house, pass by this trail, go all the way up so nobody could see you, turn around and piss towards the road, and then go up to where the scooter is, pick it up, see a dead body, walk up to it to see what it was, and then turn around and leave, and then turn around and tell us that someone told you first. Like it's just not there. It's not there.
Either you killed him, you were the lookout, which that seems a little plausible. I'll take that. You were the lookout. So you know who did it. Well, no reasonable person is going to walk because they need to take a leak, go and decide to, oh, let me turn around and whiz. There's nothing in front of you. You can pee right there. You can pee on the tree, but instead you make it a point to turn.
I went down there and got high too. I mean, I was smoking too.
Okay. With who?
Myself. Just me.
So, were you smoking this day?
Mm-hmm.
What else were you doing out there?
That's it.
How often do you go out there to smoke?
I just happened to pull off in there because it was a convenient place to go at the time.
Bull honky.
You go there often. We know
I
you
do
go
not,
there
I
often
swear
because
I don't.
people in your neighborhood say that they see in there and smoke.
Daily. And if you don't think there aren't cameras on that street, you're not paying attention.
But there's cameras all on the side up there. Pot of gold and all of that.
So, you visit that.
That's the first time I've been there since I've been in Florida town again. I've been in there years and years ago when I first moved here as a kid growing up.
Is that where you used to go to smoke?
Yeah.
So you've been to this more than once?
A long time ago, yeah. But that's the first time I've been in there being an adult right now. Growing up.
Okay. When you go to George's for this chainsaw, you're really going to George's to get your dope?
Well, he does dope too, but no, I was really going to get the saw, honestly, because Crystal had it since 4 or 5 days ago, and Mark wanted it back.
Was George there and gave you some dope or not?
He was not there.
Mark didn't want it back. Mark said you were taking the initiative to get it back.
Well, he kept talking about, well, I'm tired of people owing me, and I need my shit back, and this and that, and da. And so I said, well, I'll go get it, Mark, for you. I know Mark since he lived around there on time.
I know, he told us. Since you were 16 years old, he's known you. So you go over there, smoke your dope. What else happened? Because we've got people that are pulling up to the cop cars and everything saying, and giving us a description. A description daily going over there. And I can see
going
why.
Going over there daily?
To smoke. And I can see why. It's and nobody can see it.
I'm not going there daily. That's the first time I went there was that day.
Who else is going over there then? Who do you meet out there?
I don't meet anybody there. I always been at Mark's house. I mean, that's all the people that I know was Crystal, the guy and his girl, Mark, John, Nancy, Kimmy, and Tori, and Crystal. I said her already.
Did you make any phone calls since you've been here?
Been in here, the jail?
Mm-hmm.
Did you call anybody?
They ain't let me out yet to do that.
Okay.
Crystal gave me her phone number though.
Why did you go and turn around to pee?
I had to pee at a time.
That is a unusual, unnatural.
Well, I probably hadn't turned around to pee. I mean, like you said, I could just stop right there and piss because there wasn't nobody else.
Yeah,
around.
you could have, but you didn't. There is a reason
Even
why.
if I even did piss, I don't even.
Did you turn around because you were questioning yourself? You didn't want to go back and
Yes,
see?
that's probably, would be the logical answer, yes.
Because you already knew what was there. And you were questioning whether or not you wanted to go back.
Yes.
Why?
Wow.
Because you did it.
No, I didn't.
Then who? You already knew it was there, that's why you went.
No, I didn't know it was there till the guy pulled up in.
Yes, you did.
You just
told us the reason you turned around was because you were second guessing yourself on whether or not you wanted to actually
Trick
look.
question, you know.
That was not a trick question.
That seemed like it, but I did not kill nobody.
It's only a trick question because you're hiding information.
What information would I be?
Killed him, or you know who killed him, or you know who the dead person is. Those are your three options.
I don't know who the dead person is. I'd like to know because it could be my friend and his family that I know, or her, whoever it is. And I don't know who would kill him, and I didn't do it. I didn't. I'm not stick with that because I did not kill nobody. And I didn't even know about this shit until I walked in myself. I did not know.
What did you use to smoke that day when you were in there?
To smoke it with?
Mm-hmm.
The bowl.
Where's the bowl?
At the house now.
You didn't leave anything there?
No.
I mean, minus the wrapper of your cigarette pack and the gold piece that you ripped off that was right there at the entrance.
Mm-hmm.
Well aware that you were there.
Yeah. I know that's what I said when I came out. I opened that back cigarette.
You turned around right there for a reason. Subconsciously, you knew.
I didn't even turn.
Did you get high with Jason and kill him because he pissed you off? He sold you something fake? Or it wasn't as strong as what you thought?
I didn't. No. Why would I do that when there's plenty more dope to get?
You'd be surprised what people do. Especially if they're giving fake shit or weed.
I don't care one less or another about that shit, really. I just want to know who did this shit.
You did.
No, I didn't.
Then you know who did.
No, I don't.
That's why you turned around right here. That makes sense.
I didn't turn around there.
You turned around to pee. Those were your words specifically more than once. Subconsciously, you turned around. You knew if you continued walking what you were going to see. That's why you turned around and you thought about it.
No,
You smoked your dope and then said you're going to go.
First, and then I come out to go pee. That's what I said.
No, that is not what you said. You went
That's not what
pee,
you said, bro.
saw the scooter, which originally you said.
Even pee or not.
Okay, now you just now you just playing. I don't got time for games.
I'm not playing.
You are.
I've been trying real hard to understand your point of view and what you've been, what you've gone through.
Yes,
But
it's very
right
hard
now-
to
right now you
deal with
wanna lie
because
to
I've
me.
never done this in my life.
Right
I've
now,
never been
you
through
want to
this.
lie to me and say you don't even know if you peed now. When you
No, I
specifically
didn't.
told me
I
that you
peed,
turned
man.
around and you peed facing the road.
And then you're telling us you didn't pee until after you.
But why would I turn around to pee for?
That's what you're telling us. That's what we want to know. That's why I'm saying you're lying. Because you already knew what was there. You stopped at that fork in the road and you questioned yourself. Because you knew what was over here. You knew.
I didn't know the first time when I first got there. I didn't know that when I said.
A normal person isn't going to turn around and pee right there smack dab in the middle. You're a dude. You guys are extremely lucky. You could have walked 10 feet into there, pissed off to the side, and come right back out. You continued walking. Then you get to this fork, and I know exactly what fork. I walked it. I know exactly everything that you are describing right now. And everything that you saw.
I know. I'm sure of it.
I'm not going to turn around right there at the fork in the road to pee. Now I'm going to get to that fork in the wall, in the road. I'm going to see, and I'm going to turn around and I'm going to question. I'm going to smoke my dope while I'm conscious. Do I want to walk over there and see it? Do I want to see what it looks like now? That is logical. That is believable. That scooter's yours. You forgot it. Whose is it?
I don't know. Fuck that. I don't even want a car. I don't want a house. I don't want shit.
And that's why you went back, because you forgot the scooter. That's why
I
you were
didn't have
there.
to go back
That's
for
why
anything.
you walk up on it.
I did not go there for any goddamn thing. That scooter was there when I got there.
Yeah, because you left it there.
How did I leave it there when I'm on a bicycle?
Because you killed this person days
Because
prior.
I did not. No, I did not.
Because you what?
I didn't leave no scooter there. That's the first, that day I went down there is the first time I seen that shit. The whole time I've been out of jail. I didn't know nothing about this shit until I walked down that day and seen that and I turned around and fuck there.
Then who did it?
I don't know. You tell me, I would like to know.
You know, because this behavior right here at this fork in the road tells me you know something. Either you killed him, you were the lookout, and you know who killed him.
This fork in the road is not everything you're thinking it is.
You're not going to turn around and pee right there.
I didn't.
That is not logical. You didn't turn around and pee right there?
No.
We can play it back. You told us more than once. You made it to this fork in the road. You turned around and you peed. He questioned you. He said, why would you go back? Why would you turn around to face the road? Because that's the whole reason you walked down there, was so you wouldn't get seen. So you turned and peed. You could have easily, there's trees right here. Why not just turn to my right just a little bit and whiz. Turn to my left just a little bit and whiz. Instead, I turn all the way around.
Why would I do that?
I don't know, but you're the one that told me that's what you did.
Well, that ain't what I did.
Then what did you do? How about you start telling me the truth instead of lying and feeding me a bunch of crap?
I'm not trying to be y'all a bunch of crap. Y'all just trying to get something out of me that pinning on somebody that didn't do it, and I didn't do it.
Well, you're not making any sense in here because you're trying to change your
Y'all
story.
just trying to pin on me because I'm the only one that went down there. And nobody else seen anybody else go in there. But I didn't do that shit. Like I said, that's the first time I seen that day in my whole life. Since I've been out of jail. They can verify I've been here for the last 4 or 6 months.
Yeah, well, the person hadn't been there for 4 months.
No.
So I don't care what happened 4 months ago. Was it there 4 months ago? Was there Tuesday? You found it. And I believe you were going back to check and see.
I didn't go back for anything. I went there one time and that's it. I didn't go back for nothing.
Then who told you it was there?
Nobody told me. I walked in, oh, what's going on here? And that's when I told y'all.
I think you're talking out your ass. And that's not really what happened, but okay.
I think not. Why do you think that?
Oh, because you've changed it so many times, man. You have. Again, trying to do our best to reason with you, to understand, be quiet for 1 minute. Trying real hard to reason with you and understand what you're going through. Okay? I really am. But you already changed your story. And now you don't even know. And then you know. And then you don't know. What happened to you? What happened?
I don't know. I walked in there and seen, and I turned to and seen that.
Who?
I don't know who that was.
Bro, who in your little bubble, or in your clique, or in your little Florida town area has not been seen for a while? Who's somebody that just a random ass? Think about it. Who came up to y'all and was like, yo, we haven't seen this person in a minute?
Well, they said they ain't seen Raymond in a couple of days.
He's alive and well.
I figured that.
Did you get into a situation with whoever this person is?
That person there?
Yeah.
No.
You didn't argue with somebody, you didn't get into a fight, things didn't escalate, you didn't beat the shit out of somebody and kill him?
No, sir. I would never kill anybody anyway, unless they would harm my family or a child.
Okay. So did you hear about anybody harming a child recently?
No. And if I was to do that, I would have to know a fact that they were the person that did that to somebody or something. I never would anyway. I never have even thought across my mind to do no shit like that.
All that crosses everybody's mind.
It does. It probably crosses y'all's too. But I'm just saying I wouldn't do that, man. I don't even know this person.
Okay. So then explain to me why you changed your story so much.
Because I'm scared and nervous and I don't know.
What are you scared of?
Y'all?
Who are you scared of?
We are trying to figure out what happened to this person.
Because I don't want to go to jail or nothing. I just got out and I haven't even done anything.
Okay.
Would I be here right now?
Nope. But you didn't. You waited. What?
That's
well,
why
you wasn't even the one that called us. Somebody else called us that had to go over there and see this shit. You saw and should have said something. Dead ass, you should have said something.
Man, I did. That's when I went to Tori and asked him, what do I do?
Tori ain't shit. Tori is not law enforcement. Tori is not going to come out here and try to figure out who this person is the way we trying to do it right now.
And he told you what to do. Kimmy told you what to do.
You chose not to say nothing about it. There's a reason why.
There's no reason for it at all. I just don't know why. I didn't. My phone wasn't on. I know that.
Even
I
if it
could have
wasn't,
went to somebody else and you
even
could
if
have
it wasn't
found
right then.
I could have went.
Bro, you could have went all the way home and grabbed somebody's phone and said, hey, this is what I found in this area. I need somebody to come out here and look at it.
You could have gone to the gas station.
You kept it to yourself.
You're bragging
I
to
didn't-
everybody.
There wasn't nobody supposed to know, right? About that?
So tell me
I
what
mean-
nobody's supposed to know about this.
There's something you just don't see in your neighborhood every day.
Yeah, but the fact is that you were there and you saw it and you left it there. But you were okay with going back and saying, hey, I just found something I wasn't supposed to find. I just saw something that I wasn't supposed to see. But you ain't called one of us to come out there and look and figure out who this is so we can at least give respect to their family.
You could have been anonymous. You didn't have to give a name.
Instead, you chose to talk about it to these other people who all encouraged you to call us, and you still didn't. Then you go and say something to the little boy in a wheelchair, and he go back tell his big mouth girlfriend, and now everybody know about it. Because even the dude in a wheelchair is not the one that called us. Tell me what happened to that person. There is no reason that you would have this information, tell it to everybody that you hang out with, and not say nothing to the cops. There is no reason you would do that. I could not live with myself doing some shit.
I can't either.
But you didn't. So tell me what happened.
I don't know who did or what happened or how it started or who escalated what or what. Who's doing what?
No, man, have you ever gone back here and been with somebody else?
No.
Nobody else ever. You have never gone into these woods your entire life and not been with somebody.
No.
Always by yourself.
Yes.
Come on, bro. Like, I'm pretty much done talking to you, bro.
I
My
mean,
partner can
who-
keep going, but you
Who
are.
you want me to? I mean,
You are telling me that you found, said absolutely nothing, drove all the way home, talked to the people in your house who told you to call us and you didn't call us. This is somebody's family member.
yes, it is.
This could be you.
It could have been me.
Okay, so how? Tell me who it is at the very least so I can talk to their family.
Who that is?
Yeah.
I don't know, sir. I promise you, I don't know who the this is, man.
Bro, it's hard to believe.
If I'd have
you,
known
man.
that, I'd have been told y'all at the house last night.
Bullshit, because you left out so much stuff, my man. Like, even now you were still leaving out stuff. And when you told me initially, I was like, all right, I see what he's saying. I can see that. But then when other start coming up, now I'm like, well, now my man's just telling me a different story. And then you add somebody else. Now you're telling me a different story. So I went from believing and trying to be on your side and seeing what you seeing to now I don't believe you, my man.
Why not?
And because I'm literally sitting here going over this, and you have just this portion, you have changed it. Just that portion. Just the fact that you walked into this random to take a piss, and now you don't even know if you took a piss, but you did take a piss, but you don't know if you turned around and take a piss. You feel me? That's what you're doing right now. If you want to hold on to this, and this be your story, this is what you telling us happened, then that's on you. Alright? But we're going to find out exactly what happened. And when we talk to you again, I'm not as nice the second time around, bro. I don't like being lied to.
I don't either.
I don't got a reason initially to believe that you would have even lied to me. So we started this interview. And even the first couple times I was like, nah, he just forgot that. But when you start changing shit, nah, you didn't forget it. Now you're willingly putting away shit that we're supposed to know, that we should have known last night. And you had no opportunity. Yeah, and you didn't say anything. You just didn't say nothing to us. I think you need to think about it.
What did y'all last night whenever y'all asked me?
Bro, you didn't even tell us that y'all talked to Jason and he's alive.
That's because whenever that's because I was still trying to remember. I was in shock.
You were high.
I was high, of course. And then I was still in shock from seeing that. And I still am. I would love for y'all to know too who the fuck did it and so their family can have closure on this shit, man. And me too, for that matter.
What should happen to the person that killed him?
They should go to prison the rest of their life. Or maybe even a death penalty.
What do you think happened?
I think that, I don't know, something going on in the neighborhood and went down bad and they did that. I don't know.
Did you hear anything going down in your neighborhood?
This is your one shot, Mitch. What did you hear?
I don't care who or what I care about them. I don't care so much if it's over drugs, or if it's over money. I want to know who the person is that's beefing with this other person, and we'll figure out the rest. But I need to know who these people are.
I need to know too. I don't know who's beefing.
You know what's going on in your head.
No, baby, I don't. I swear to God, I don't know. I ain't been in that neighborhood that long.
You ain't gotta be there that long hanging out with the people you hang out with to know who. I grew up real hood.
I know.
I can be inside your neighborhood for 3-4 days and find out who got dope, who's selling weed, who's selling heroin. I can do all of that. Because that's how I grew up. That's how you grew up. So don't tell me that you can't tell me who out there beefing.
The whole neighborhood, it seems like.
Who's in the whole neighborhood? Who's somebody you heard? Give me a name.
Steve, one of them.
Steve.
Yeah, Steve is the boy that drives a pickup, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, who else?
Apparently Crystal and Steve beefing. I don't know if Jason beefing with anybody or whatever.
Who all is Steve beefing with?
Apparently right now all I know is with Crystal and Donnie. Of course Donnie's in prison right now.
Why are they beefing?
They've always been, as far as I know. I mean, she's worked with him before, you know, doing, and or Donnie's worked with him too. But as far as beefing, I don't know what kind of beef they're going through, but they're beefing.
But you don't know enough, but you know enough that jail and she gonna give you her number for what, so she can bail you out?
I don't know. She just said, give the number to the police officer. Said, here, there's my number.
You and her smashing?
Sir?
Y'all smashing?
No,
You and Kristen?
never have.
No? Is that what it's leading to? Y'all got a little thing?
I don't even want. She's just a friend.
Okay.
Supposed to be.
Who else is beefing?
I don't know if anybody's beefing with Tori and Mark and them. I just hear a bunch of gossip, you know, as far as like drama.
Like what?
Well, this person owes me this and this person owes me that.
Who owes who what?
Mark, Raymond owes Mark, and Crystal owes Mark. You know, they go over and borrow from him, money or whatever, or owe him dope or something, and trying to get it back. I said, well, that's between y'all. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Mark on again?
Not that I know of.
You never seen a gun in the
He's
last couple days you've
a
been?
convicted felon too, so I don't think he would even have.
Baloney.
Yeah, well, convicted
I
felons
mean,
have
convicted
guns.
felons have shit too. I don't know. I've never.
I mean, you're
never
not supposed to be
served-
doing
I've
dope
never-
and you're smoking meth, so.
I've never seen one there. No.
Do you have anything else to say?
Is there anything else y'all need to know? I mean, as far
You know what we need to know.
But as far as that Woods deal goes, like I said, I went down there and I took a bike ride and I seen, and then I went in there and seen that and came out. I don't know who killed the dude, or girl or whatever it is. I don't know who that person is.
Let me see the top of your hand. Top of your hands.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I take pictures?
I mean, what for?
Just because.
They look discolored as so I want pictures of
I got blood pressure.
them. Do you?
Yes, sir.
You turn your hands a little. What you take? You take medication or anything?
Cinnamon.
Okay. Make sure they get you that.
I always do that, man. Like when it's cold too, it'll turn white like this.
I feel you.
But my man, I promise you, I don't know anybody who killed this person or who started the fire or what kind of is going down, because this is the first time I heard about this, man.
You get in a fight with anybody?
I don't like to fight, no, I haven't.
Raise your right hand. Swear and affirm everything that you told us today is true to the best of your knowledge, and this time you are not lying.
Yes, ma'am.
If you think it's something,
I wasn't trying to lie, y'all, the first time, man. I shook up, man.
whether you was trying to or not, you did. That's it. You lied. Okay? So just take it on the chin. If you feel like you want to talk to us again, you got something else, you hear something else.
I'll be glad to give y'all information.
You can talk to one of these guys and they'll call us up real quick.
Here, man. I don't want to be in here.
Okay, unfortunately, I can't do nothing about that. Okay? That's my job right now is to find out who this is and what happened to him. Alright? If you got anything you want to talk about, say, yo, reach out to these two detectives, I really need to talk to them. Okay? Thompson, Pinto, or which P-I-N-T-O. Alright?
I mean, is there a chance I can get out of here, or I have a bond or anything?
That'll be up to them, because we don't do bonds no more.
Once everything gets written up, but I'm still working on some other things, so I don't have a timeline on
I
that.
swear to y'all, under oath and everything, that's all I know about you, man. I don't know who it is or who killed it.
Okay. Well, if you think something else,
But if I ever do hear, I promise you God on my kid's life, I will tell
Don't
you.
do that.
Well, I will.
Well, statistically, those that swear on the
I
Lord.
know they did. I know
Okay.
I did.
You're good.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
After interrogating Mitch, police get shocking news. The charred remains have been ID'd as 14-year-old Danika. Part 2 of this series continues with detectives changing the whole course of their investigation and interrogating one of the youngest killers they've ever faced.